What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings one time for the one time we grinding. We working. Told you guys gonna come back and cook on this Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury situation, and we already know boxing is pretty much messed up, man. It's in the west. It's in the worst spot that I ever can remember. Especially while I was living. But it's in a terrible, terrible spot, man. But shit, I mean, pretty much, what can we do? To sit back and just, find something else to watch, or just roll with the punches. That's just pretty much what it boils down to, man. And it's pretty fucked up, man. But we'll talk about the Wilder situation, man, and gonna cook on that as long as possible, man. I really ain't got shit lined up right now, so chilling. So I think it's a perfect spot to really cook this up. But I'm gonna have to clean my computer screen off real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna continue to chop it up. Give me 1 second. Shit bother me. It's touchscreen too, so I ain't never cleaned it. I just got me a new laptop. I usually use my other laptop to do this type of stuff. But I got some great stuff coming for the channel, man. Great stuff coming. Got some things in the works. Got some designs coming. Got a new logo coming. Got other stuff coming I can't talk about. Got giveaways coming for you guys, man. So working on a lot of things to kind of take the channel to the next level. Yeah, I'll be doing the YouTube builder, how to create YouTube part 2 sometimes, Hip Hop 101 this week, NBA 101. So my NBA and Combine starting up, I'll be covering that as well too if you went to the NFL Combine. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off their all-natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and deodorant, and much, much more. Make sure you guys go over to the Health Blaze right now when you get an opportunity. The website and the promo code are in the description. Don't forget, we back on IG. Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. Yeah, we back on IG. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and the Facebook group as well. You always can reach out to me in the email if you want to be part of the Mikey Garcia Earl Smith's debate. I'll push it back either this week or next week, man. I'm going to get it in. I'm going to do those debates. Big Baby Miller, Joshua, whoever Wilder going to fight. I'm going to cook on Wilder. I seen Wilder said some things through the press and through the boxing voice and stuff of that nature. We're going to talk about Wilder. Let's talk about what Fury been saying, man. So give me a second. This nigga Miles knocked out behind my little desk. But give me a second, and let me clean my computer screen off, and I'll be right back. Shouldn't be long. Shouldn't be long. It's a dog-eat dog world. Yeah, I was listening to Doggy Style. Young niggas don't know shit about Doggy Style. It's all looking fucked up my computer screen. All right. I done fucked it all up. Let me escape out. There we go. Still don't look right. Hold on. Look better. All right. Yeah, let's cook it up. Let's chop it up. I had to clean my screen off. Get in position. What's up, John? Johnny! Eli Zachary, what's going on? Crazy K, Renardo Tool, what's going on? Now, Fury has been on record saying that he's in a position of power. They all got to answer to him now because he signed ESPN. Nigga, you ain't got no belt. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, I'm not really sure. So he ain't the A side though, but hey, it is what he is. But let's talk about what Fury said. Give me 1 minute. No, pretty much Fury saying that he the A side, and pretty much that, oh, he also said about the purse bid, excuse me. He said, hold on. He was talking about the purse bid, and he said pretty much he said basically F a purse bid. BT and Top Rank not going if they force a purse bid that they ain't fucking with it. So pretty much he don't care about the purse bid, he don't care about the fight. He getting that bag. Now I heard that he may not be getting 80 million pounds. That may be an exaggeration about how much money they get in the UK. They always lying about the money. So the money might be an exaggeration. It may not be even nowhere near 80 million pounds. And that's all rumored. So he may not be getting that much money, but which makes sense. But hey, if he is, salute to him. Highly Addictive TV is going on. East Coast Boxing. Anton Porch, what's going on? One Mine, what's going on, Mine? And my Terrence Howard voice, Mine. Ronaldo Tool, Flame on 24, C4, what's going on? So he might not be getting what they say getting, and I believe that. I don't see nobody investing $100 million into a guy that did 325,000 pay-per-view buys with Deontay Wilder. I don't see that being the case. That's just my personal opinion there, but I did hear that it's an exaggeration about the money that he getting, and don't believe those UK tabloids. But at the same time, yeah, he ducking Deontay Wilder. Let's just keep it real. At the end of the day, the Pilgrim Frank Warren, he used Al Heyman just as Eddie Hearn used Al Heyman. And pretty much people got mad at the video and said pretty much it's Deontay Wilder fault because Deontay Wilder should never allowed it to go this far. Real talk. He should have never allowed it to go this far. He should have beat the fuck out of Tyson Fury, did what he had to do. But guess what? He breathed life into Tyson Fury's career in America. But come on, you think they gave Tyson Fury $80 million to come over to America? Nigga, he can't even fill up Wembley Stadium, like Anthony Joshua can. So really, I don't believe that to be the actual case. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion, man. I don't believe that to be the case, that he getting all that money, but he must be getting some money. But at the end of the day, I mean, how much clout can you actually have when you don't have a belt? How much clout can you actually have when you don't have a belt? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it again. How much clout can you have when you don't have a belt? So you just gotta fucking look at shit with clarity. Why would they pay $80 million for Tyson Fury? He only did 325 pay-per-view. Come on. And that was because of Wilder said, to this day. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, Deontay Wilder rebuttal with the Boxing Voice and through the Associated Press a little bit, saying that Dillian White, Dominic Breazeale, Adams Nonaki still options. He's still going to fight on May 18th with or without Tyson Fury. At the end of the day, Deontay Wilder how can I say it? Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder is just, I don't know why people dislike Tyson Fury. Oh, he's awkward. Oh, you can't do this. You ask for somebody to knock out people, he knock out people. So at the end of the day, people were just calling Tyson Fury the most boringest heavyweight versus Vladimir Klitschko. So I really don't even know, what's the big dislike about Deontay Wilder, but I let people make their own opinion. People was happy at the end of the day. You get in the bed with the enemy, you get in the bed with the UK, they gonna play you every fucking time. They gonna stab you in your back every time David Thomas is going on. And pretty much Frank Warren ain't no different from Eddie Hearn. That's why they don't like each other. Opposites attract. Likeness don't. Man, Frank Warren ain't shit. He ain't shit neither, man. At the end of the day, he really ain't. He never wanted Tyson Fury to get in there with Deontay Wilder anyway, for people to remember. But it is what it is. How can we be mad at I can't be mad at nobody in this situation, because everybody in boxing is getting their money. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder also said that he's willing to go over to ESPN and fight. He's a free agent. He ain't tied down to no network. So pretty much he willing to go ahead and bow down and go on ESPN pay-per-view and fight Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's the beginning of the end for some of the premier boxing champions type of fighters and shit. At some point, they're going to have to lock up some important assets over there. You know what I'm saying? At some point, they're going to have to sign Jared Hurd. At some point, they're going to have to sign a Charlo or Adrian Broner. He probably passed his expiration date. A Deontay Wilder. Some of these dudes going to start going over and taking that money. And the king always going to have a demise. Nobody lives forever. The king always got to fall, and pretty much they looking at ways to make Al Heyman fall, but Al Heyman always maneuver, parallel park, or dip and dive his way out of a situation. So I want to see how you handle this. Obviously, Deontay Wilder still fight May 18th. He willing to go over to ESPN to make the fight happen. But hey, man, at the end of the day, you the champion, man. At some point, these black fighters got to stop bowing to these white motherfuckers, these Mexican motherfuckers, and the rest of them. At some point, these motherfuckers got to stop bowing down, bro. At some point, you got to just say, man, at the end of the day, man, I got pride, man. I'm a man at the end of the day. And I'm gonna just go out my way. Real talk. Because at the end of the day, what does Tyson Fury bring to the table for Deontay Wilder to go over to ESPN for them to call the shot? What great pay-per-view Bob Arum did? None. This motherfucker ain't did no great pay-per-view in a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even promote Manny Pacquiao Mayweather. They didn't promote that shit. Manny Pacquiao Mayweather back and forth in the media for 7 years promoted that joint. So obviously, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I wanted to go to the fight. I had my money put up to go to the fight. Either go to this fight or go to a couple fights out east. Hey, at the end of the day, I saved my money and fuck it. You know, a lot of people still gonna say, let's support Deontay Wilder. And of course, I'm still gonna support the guy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, these motherfuckers gotta stop bowing down. What's up, CB Sports TV, Derek Bailey? I see you, Emmanuel. Seagun, I see you. These motherfuckers gotta stop bowing down, man. Al Heyman gotta stop going out here playing nice with these motherfucking white collar dudes and go out here and eliminate these dudes, man. At the end of the day, he need to be planning in real shit. I'm gonna tell you how you end up. I'm gonna tell you motherfuckers how you gut this shit right here. I'm gonna tell you how you really stick it to these motherfuckers, man. What he need to start doing is going over there and putting fights over there in the UK. Real shit. What he need to do is go ahead and do Dillian White and motherfucking do Dillian White and do Deontay Wilder in the UK and do. See, at one point in time, a lot of motherfuckers don't know this, man. At one point in time, Eddie Hearn and Mayweather Promotions was going to do a UK versus USA invasion series where they were going to have some of his US talent fight some of Eddie Hearn's UK talent. Now, obviously, that was before the Zone and Eddie Hearn takeover happened, but it never articulated, okay? And why not? Why not take some of your best talent over there and have a UK versus USA card? You know what I'm saying? You could do Eubanks versus Jamal Charlo if you get past DeGale, or DeGale versus whoever wins DeGale. They could do Jamal Charlo since he's going up to 68. You can do whoever the fuck else they got over there that he can touch on. You know what I'm saying? He still advised Carl Frampton. He can do that and do Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White at a stadium over there in the UK. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? It may not have to be May 18th, but you can do it later in the year in the warmer months and the warmer time. And put them Showtime fights on ITV. I'm telling you, that ITV deal has something to do with Frank Warren feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Any motherfucker, look, man, that's just how I am, man. Any motherfucker that get in bed with anybody else at the drop of a dime, like Lou DiBella going with ESPN, taking Progress over there, taking Tevin Farmer over to the Zone, Frank Warren, you know, using Showtime, they put on Tyson Fury fights, and then taking Fury over to ESPN, all them motherfucker type of shit. You can't be trusting them fucking pilgrims, man. You can't trust them fucking pilgrims over there in the UK, man. You can't trust Frank. You can't trust Eddie. Al Heyman trying to work with everybody. Don't forget, Frank Warren was Eddie Hearn took home the IBF title away from Sean Porter and came on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers continue to say, PBC is biased and you get robbed. No, you don't. Plenty of people came to PBC and got a title. Kell Brook came to PBC and got a title. Lomachenko came to PBC and got a title. Al Heyman sent Dominic Wade over to HBO when they was talking shit about him and hating on him and sent him over to HBO. What else the fuck you done had, man? You also motherfucking had hold on, I see an invite. I gotta get up and get my fucking headphones. You also had he let Jamie McDowell come over here and beat Kamada on PBC when it first started. Plenty of these dudes came over here and defended their belts and shit like that and got belts. You know what I'm saying? And got fair decisions on PBC. He sent John Molina over to fight Terrence Crawford. He sent Felix Diaz over to fight Terrence Crawford. Now, this shit is just all factual. Factual. Yeah, you had some robberies on PBC, but shit, they easily could have robbed Tyson Fury that night. It won a nigga batted the eye. They easily could have called that motherfucker for Deontay Wilder after the 3 knockdowns. But Tyson Fury got a draw. That's what happened when you operate in good faith. And that's that turn of the cheek shit that they taught the slaves back in the day. All that Christianity shit that's in that bullshit ass Bible, man, fuck up out of here with that shit. All that shit, unless it's the original King James version, the rest of that shit is bullshit in there. That's why you got pimping ass motherfucking pastors and these ministries over here taking y'all money and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Price and collection played around several times around the church. All that shit is whack. A motherfucker hit you upside your head. You supposed to forgive him and turn the other cheek and go pray about it. Get the fuck up out of here. And that's what Al Heyman downfall is. That's what Al Heyman downfall is. Al Heyman downfall is that he turned the other cheek or he willing to work with anything. All he see is green. He don't see color. He protect the Mexican fighters. He protect the Puerto Rican fighters. He protect any other fighters, but when we need him to protect our brothers or go out his way and come up with the money for our brothers, he don't come up for the money for the brothers. Think about it. Why ain't Deontay Wilder got to deal with Showtime? Why the fuck Deontay Wilder ain't got to deal with Showtime? You know what I'm saying? Why, if Al Heyman can come up for $10, $15 million for Triple G and the tune-up, why the fuck he can't give $10 million to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, or he give out of the 15 or let's say $10 million, he can't split, he can't come up with like, give Sean Porter what he want and get Earl Spence the rest or some shit like that. Why can they come up with money for Canelo? Why they can come up money for Tyson Fury? Why they can come up money with Jarrell Miller? But these niggas can't come up money for the American brothers. I'm telling you, bro. Why you think PBC and Showtime? Why you think Showtime don't want to sign none of them Negroes, man? Why you think Devin Haney ain't got an exclusive deal? Why you think Deontay Wilder ain't got one? All the money Adrian Broner fucking put up in over there. I guarantee you if Mikey Garcia beat Errol Spence, they'd get that motherfucker a deal. I guarantee you that shit. Look at Terrence Crawford deal. I guarantee you whatever the real numbers come out for Tyson Fury, Tyson Fury got more than Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford a more exciting fighter than Tyson Fury, though. You know what I'm saying, man? Fuck Showtime and fuck Fox, man. Showtime racist than the motherfucker. They ain't giving no Negro no money like that. That motherfucker need to go holler at John Skipper. That motherfucker giving Danny Jacobs $15 million to fight Canelo. What do you give for Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua, though? Real talk. Real talk. All right, man. They need to go ahead and bounce up off PBC. What's up, World Breaker? They need to go ahead and bounce the fuck up off PBC, bro. I heard that ain't really what he got, though. They say don't believe that shit, that $80 million. And that kind of sound factual. But I'm just going to talk as if he getting that $80 million. Let me grab my headphones. This nigga sleep. My dog sometimes be in a deep sleep. He'll jump out of his sleep and try to bite a nigga or some shit until he recognize who he is. I'm scared of this motherfucker when he sleep. This motherfucker bad motherfucking boy when he sleep, ain't you, boy? I got my broke ass headphones. Man, I did a motherfucker. My shit broke. Let me connect real quick. I heard 5 fights, 80 million. I don't believe that shit true. I just heard it wasn't true. I ain't gonna say that's my sentiments and beliefs. I ain't gonna say that's my beliefs, but I heard that shit wasn't true. Not to ease out. I'm not saying that ain't what he got or what he do or what he ain't got, but I heard to ease out on that number. But hey, it is what it is, man. I ain't mad at the nigga. Get your money. But I find it hard to believe he ain't even worth 80 million pounds in the UK. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worth 80 million pounds in the UK. And that's a fact. How the fuck he worth 80 million pounds in the United States with no belt? You know what I'm saying? No name recognition. He got a little bit of recognition, but only 325,000 people bought the Deontay Wilder fight. So that's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't giving no Negroes no money like that. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't no Negroes getting no money like that. Watch, Lomachenko deal about to be up too. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that. Lomachenko deal about to be up too. They ain't giving no Negroes no money like that. I'm telling you that, man. Only Negro that's getting money like that is Floyd. And you see why Floyd getting that money like that. He around here, Gregory Hines, Sammy nigga Davis Jr. and shit. He around here. Now y'all niggas see how Floyd got all that money and came up. You know what I'm saying? He around here clap, tap, 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 tap dancing, nigga. Y'all see, he around here tap dancing in Gucci loafers. What's going on? What's going on, Big Cool? He must be doing some shit. He ain't worth 80 million pounds in the UK. Get the fuck up out of here. When he beat Vladimir Klitschko, y'all was shitting on that nigga. I don't forget shit. Oh, he's so boring. Y'all act like Anthony Joshua reinvented boxing when he beat Klitschko. They act like that motherfucker built the boxing ring. They act like that nigga built Noah's Ark when he beat Klitschko. I've never seen it before. That's the greatest heavyweight fight I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. Nigga Teddy Adams was like, oh, hold on, slow the fucking brakes down.
I guess they didn't see Ali, Frazier, and all the other great heavyweights.
Man. Oh, it's the greatest shit up, man. The shit, Foreman Moore was better than that. They was acting like that nigga built gloves from motherfucking mud. They had like he built the ring from sticks and shit. They had like that motherfucker, man. He built the whole stadium in a day.
Yeah, man. It's bullshit. Have you seen that shit? Bob Miram already talking about it's best served if Fury don't go for the rematch and wait till September.
You already know this. You already know this. This was already planned, bro. You already know they came in to stop this fight, to stop any way they can stop Al Heyman. They can't take none of his hoes away from him. So they gonna try to take the competition away. You sign this nigga with no belt. Come on, man. If this nigga had been Negro, I'm talking Negro spiritual talk. If this nigga had been Negro, man, please, man, they wouldn't have gave that nigga shit. They wouldn't have gave him shit because they offered Sean Porter a deal as soon as he won. As soon as he beat Danny Garcia, as soon as he got to the locker room, they offered Sean Porter a deal. But they ain't offer Sean Porter no money like that. You know?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. This shit. This is right here where I fall back from talking boxing, man. Like, just when you think you about to get another, quality fight rematch between these two, some shit happened. And I ain't blaming Tyson Fury, but, dude, if you're going to sign the deal, you the fighter at the end of the day. They gave you that money because they wanted you. So they tell you that you got a lot of leverage. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make that shit clear. Like, while I'm signing with y'all, I still plan on going forward with the rematch.
No, that was part of the getaway. That was a part of the underplay for the overplay. That's what it was. They didn't want the fight. Real shit. Frank Warren didn't want the fight to begin with. Well, we know that. He didn't want the fight to begin with. They used Showtime. Showtime put that Frampton bullshit on there. They put that Pinata shit on there. They put that Safari. The UK be using the fuck out of Steven Espinoza. They put that Dillian White Joker on there. Dillian White still ain't signing with him. They put AJ fights on here, and he still didn't sign with them niggas, man. They gotta stop. You gotta stop trusting these pilgrims. These motherfuckers is pilgrims. They quick, man. If this was a nigga, man, I'm telling you, if this was a black man they was dealing with, bro, I'm telling you, they wouldn't have did none of that for no Don King fight. I'm just saying, just hypothetically. Let's say Don King was just like Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. He's from the United States. Man, they wouldn't have put no motherfucking Bonas Monterosian on. They wouldn't have put no motherfucking whoever the fuck he had back in the day. They wouldn't have put none of them motherfuckers on the gate, put none of them on. They did that shit. Showtime's just stupid, man. They stupid in the motherfucker, man. Steven Espinoza is an idiot, bro. He part of this too, man. He part of this shit too, man. He don't want to sign none of them niggas up, man. I'll be getting the fuck out of Showtime. If I was any nigga over there, like Adrian Broner, I'll be calling Rock Nation up right now. That shit's still on the table.
Shit, they goddamn that shit is over, bro. It's over for that shit, but I mean, this shit crazy, bro. It's crazy how this shit can happen. That's why boxing ain't never gonna be where it once was. The shit like this, man. Like, motherfuckers gotta jump into different networks just to make a fucking fight happen. And the fight ain't even gonna happen from the get-go. I mean, it's just
wasting time, wasting contract, wasting notary writers. All that shit, man, it's a big waste of time, man. Ain't nobody even had a drop on this shit. This shit came, I woke up and I turned my phone on. I usually check my little news outlets and shit. And I read that shit, nigga. I had to get up and like, man, nigga, I ain't even had to knock the coal out my eyes like Biggie say. Who this paging me and why?
This Frank Ward and Tom Ray here. Like, what?
I just started looking.
You didn't even let the motherfucker, you didn't even let Wilder's camp know this shit was going down, bro.
I'm telling you, man. I don't even know if you watch Black Lightning, like Tobias say, Negroes always trusting these motherfucking white folks.
I watch it,
Hey, dog. That nigga be talking facts on that motherfucker, bro. I mean, Al Heyman got to stop working with all these white motherfuckers, man. He give all these white motherfuckers fair shake. They fighters come over here, retain titles. They grab titles on PBC. He work with all these white motherfuckers, man. But he don't look out for his brothers, man. How you protecting Leo Santa Cruz? Get the fuck up out of here. Fuck about it. He bought that nigga out his Golden Boy contract to avoid rigging y'all.
Bro, this shit crazy as fuck now.
Hey, hold on. Man, get the fuck out of here telling me what the fuck I can say. Gabriel Hernandez. Nigga, your mama should have swallowed you, hoe ass nigga. Yeah, get that hoe ass nigga the fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Go get your eyebrows threaded or some shit, fag boy. Fuck up out of here. Be killing me with the fuck. Oh man, you should talk about this. You should do this. Fuck up out of here, Gabriel, nigga. Sound like you a transgender, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Your mama don't know the norm. Name you a boy or girl, Gabriel. Yeah, go ahead. Be killing me with that shit.
Man, nah, but I'm just saying. What I was saying is, I forgot what the fuck I was saying, but this shit just, man, it is what it is. Yeah, Stephen S. knows the Showtime fuck, bro, because now they gonna have to fucking do something. You know, the quality of heavyweights is already thin as it is, man. Once you get past a certain 6 or 7 guys in the division, now you got to look for Wilder. If I'm Wilder, I make the motherfuckers overpay my ass for a sorry ass opponent.
You ain't lying, bro.
He already said he ain't no free. I mean, he said he's a free agent. He can go to ESPN. He can go to wherever he want to go fight. So if that's the case, I'm gonna either go wherever Fury or whoever it is, or you gonna overpay me. Nigga, I want $20 million to fight Brazil, or I ain't fighting. Nigga. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take what the zone offer me, even if it's motherfucking 15 million and 10 million. I'm still take what they gonna.
That way, I at least get a unification fight out of it. You know
especially you look at the situation like the way they was capping for Tyson Fury on the pay-per-view, bro. Like, why would I even want to go back on Showtime?
Exactly, man.
They was like this nigga didn't win a round in the first 6 rounds. I was like, I at least gave him 2 rounds. And then Floyd said it was a clean sweep. Floyd said it was a clean sweep. They said it was a clean sweep. I was saying, man, it was. And then can even go back to the Adonis Stevenson with Raul Marquez, whatever his name. Man, I can't stand him. Ever since that fight, bro, he was legitimately rooting for Goldsvik to win that fight, bro. That motherfucker had his Timothy Bradley pom-poms on.
Man, I don't know. When it comes
that shit was go back and watch that joint. Hey, go watch that shit again, bro. I couldn't even enjoy the fight, bro. I really don't have no dog in the fight, but I couldn't enjoy that shit. Like, we talking about a lost art in boxing, like cutting the ring off and body punching. Man, commentary is a lost art in boxing, bro.
Exactly.
Commentary, dog.
Exactly.
I kind of miss HBO, bro. I didn't go bro. It's no man. They probably the best right now, bro. Because Paulie Malignaggi didn't fall. Man, he out here capping for the UK. I mean, he probably danced. He probably was like, yeah, Fury, yeah, don't fight Wilder again. He probably gave that motherfucking advice and everything. Showtime, and then now Adrian Broner made it seem like now he really exposed some shit because he know the Showtime commentary cash really ain't for the black fighters. You know what I'm saying? He a smart nigga. Yeah. He picked up on that. So that's why he pretty much said F Jim Gray, F Al Bernstein and them. He already know what it is. I think Adrian Broner kind of be dropping hints like it's kind of the end of that Showtime shit. Real talk.
Yeah, Adrian Broner the type of nigga that as long as everything good, he ain't gonna say nothing. But as soon as shit go bad, that nigga gonna start.
Yeah, you might not know what it is though. Yeah, you might not know what it is, what he talking about. But that I think he was hinting at something going deeper on with Showtime. Really, real talk, Showtime ain't got nothing going on for him except for some of the good shows they got. But really, you can fire stick everything they got.
Yeah,
just like HBO.
Honestly, Adrian Broner, a nigga that he's like you might think he's a clown, but he's smarter than what he look like and the shit come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Get that nigga Solo out not in front of the camera, and that nigga start dropping some jewels. You like, damn, nigga, I see what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Only niggas like us, black folk, not to say black folk, but motherfuckers that got some street sense and no lingo and shit can, you know what I'm saying, pick up on what he's saying. You have
to really think about it. You got to kind of piece it together and shit. And you like, okay, that's why he bugging out or something like that. I think the Showtime relationship with the PBC fighters is deteriorating. You know, I don't know why. Because Fox tried to buy the whole Premier Boxing Champion brand. People forget that. He tried to buy the whole brand.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that they tired. Espinoza and all them guys are tired of some of these fighters, man. I don't think they're necessarily tired of Al Heyman in terms of personally, but business wise, man, they looking at him like, look, man, you gotta make these guys fight somebody, man. We gotta have these unification bouts at welterweight.
He probably like, And he probably like, like you gotta give him network deals. Then you gotta give him security. That's probably what he like, and they probably ain't willing to do that.
I think, man, I hope, man. Al Heyman powerful, bro, but he losing his grip. Slowly.
But every time you count him out, man, he come through though. People talking about they have enough.
But I ain't counting him out, but I'm looking at like for his fighters, right? A lot of these, like say Jamal Charlo, he wants to be the undisputed middleweight champion of the world or whatever the fuck he want to be. For him to obtain that goal, he gonna have to, entertain and come to an agreement with fucking Eddie Hearn on some type of deal. Keeping Al Heyman in the loop, but if not, this dude's gonna be a wasted talent.
But I think they lowballed him. I think they offered him like 3 or 4. But Al Heyman don't matter about selling to the highest bidder. You see, he went under Samson Boxing Nose and orchestrated a deal with Bob Arum and David Benavidez while he was still under contract. Al Heyman ain't gonna die. He's still gonna get his. He's still gonna get his. He's still gonna get his 5 or 3, 8%, whatever he getting. He's still gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna lose his fighters. Danny Jacobs claim he's still part of the team. He's still gonna eat. It's gonna be Showtime. That's the Premier Boxing Champion brand. As far as with Showtime, that's gonna fall off.
Al Heyman need to come up with his own network, bro.
That's exactly what
the Laugh Out Loud network and shit.
Yeah,
Al Heyman need to do that shit, bro.
He really do. He need to come out with his own outlet, man, like a whole TV network, man. But at the same time, he ain't really got shit motherfuckers want to see. Nah, that was their biggest boom, Fury and Wilder. Other than that, what they got? Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammers, Clarissa Shields, formerly a PBC fighter. I don't know.
Bro, it's got to be. He got to steal one of their fighters, bro.
I don't even think it come down. I don't think it got to come down to stealing fighters, because at the end of the day, he got all the fighters. He got to just make fights happen. He got the fighters.
Certain he got a lot of the us fighters, which they are great. You know what I'm saying? But he got to steal some mugs that ain't got our pigmentation. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker got Santa Cruz. He worked with Frampton. He got. Who else do you want him to steal? Jose Ramirez. Somebody want him?
I'm talking like a Vasil Lomachenko or something.
He don't need no Lomachenko. They can make Tank and Lomachenko happen like that, because Lomachenko ain't got nowhere else to go. No, they can make that fight on demand. He got the fighters. He got all the fight. He got to make the fights happen, man. Come on, Gary Russell, Leo Santa Cruz sitting right there, bro. Tevin Farmer be out
for the longest.
Hey man, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman sitting right there. Tony Harrison, Jared Hurd, Charlo, all sitting right there. Now he ain't got shit at middleweight. I do agree with you on that, but he got Benavidez and Caleb Plant cooking up. He ain't got shit at like heavyweight, but it don't even matter because they all foreign and old as fuck. So all he got to do is sign some young talent at like heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it ain't too many other. He got the best fights that you want to see, other than AJ and Wilder. Other than that, don't know other network.
Also need to invest in I think he need to invest. He should have invested in the lower weight classes. You know how with the flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight shit.
Yeah, that's what the zone did. That yeah, 126. But I think he even care about that shit, bro. They was mad because they didn't put the small weight classes on TV this weekend. They ain't do no prelims for that motherfucker. But shit, he got all the motherfucker. He got all the ammunition. Like, dude, that's like having all the bullets and guns in your house in the hood, but you ain't gonna never pop.
Not use.
You got all these pistols and Glocks and extended clips, but you ain't gonna pop shit off. Like, niggas ain't gonna respect you. They gonna beat your ass and take your pistol and then shoot you with it.
They gonna get the courage. Yeah, eventually they gonna get the courage, and then they gonna like, fuck it, man. Got all this shit.
Yeah, he got Brandish and all that. He ain't got pop shit, nigga. Al Heyman gonna have to pop something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of them fighters sweating, bro. There's a lot of them fighters sweating now, dog. Because now, like I was saying earlier about on the other hand, I was doing Keith Thurman, that nigga sweating and arm started to tense up and shit, elbow started to tingle and shit. That nigga know, cuz.
Yeah, somebody said Triple G still can go Al Heyman. Yeah, that's funny that he delayed his announcement by like 2 weeks now. I heard Al Heyman got him suing his managers and shit. So at this point, I guess he'll work, but still,
fuck that, man. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know. Al Heyman's a smart dude. I ain't counting him out. He probably on him making something happen now, bro.
But really, what can he? What can he do? It ain't nothing else that he actually can do but make the fighters fight that he got fighting.
But
You know what I'm
also,
saying?
when they was talking about, they was talking about like what last year, a few months ago, Bob Aaron was talking about trading fighters and shit for certain type of thing. I mean, he could swing that shit, or he need to become either a promotional company. I don't know what the fuck PBC is.
You know they need to get. They need to get. They need to get Regis Progress.
Yeah.
Real shit. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, that's gonna give you that because they. Yeah, what's going on? All they doing is they let Regis Progress walk up in that joint. All he gonna do is go get sacrificed to Terrence Crawford. Why would pay Regis Progress?
Who Josh Taylor with?
McGuinness. Barry McGuinness. No, he with Cyclone Promotions.
Josh Taylor with some random ass
promotion,
he
need to go over there, bro.
He with who?
He need to go over there.
He with who?
No, I was just saying he's with some random ass promoter, man.
And he with Barry McGuinness, Cyclone Promotions?
He is. But like they don't really have a. But I feel like with Josh Taylor's thing, they don't really care wherever he goes. They're like, they need
to be locking him up, bro. And really, they need to lock up. They need to be locking up Jaron Ennis too. Jaron Ennis ain't got no big promoter.
I get that.
Nah, but what's it?
He would have Eddie Hearn.
Fury, after what Fury's done, he can't go around saying that I beat Wilder when Wilder's given the opportunity of him proving and put more validation to that quote unquote win he said he had.
He white, man, so he don't got to do it, bro. That's what they lean the story to, man.
My point is this: you can't go around saying I beat this guy when the guy you're saying that you beat, you quote unquote got robbed by, is giving you a chance to rematch him.
But look, man, he ain't got to say that. But like he said, he white. I ain't trying to make it about race, but he white, so he already got the people saying it already. I think we all look to believe he beat Wilder, but it was a draw, so it was neither a clear win for either guy. But if this was Wilder's jumping ship, leaving Fury hanging, what the fuck is he doing? He running from this, that, and the third. Fury, and he performed so good because none of us thought he was going to do that good against Wilder over that layoff, but he did. So he get to go ahead, and the narrative is being rewritten right now. Well, he really beat him, so Wilder needs to come over to ESPN, even though he's undefeated champion. He needs to come over here. So
Andre Ward started that shit too. Andre Ward started that shit too. He was like, well, Fury ain't got nothing else to prove. All that narrative, he started that whole narrative of that shit, man. That's how crazy shit. Derevchenko with PBC, Eli, but he started the whole narrative, bro. All that narrative about Wilder don't have to. Wilder need Fury. Fury don't need Wilder. That whole narrative was started by Andre Ward. That shit funny how that motherfucker Fury come over to ESPN.
No, but here's the thing that people are forgetting, and like it's the fact that Fury's a boring fighter. Fury is not entertaining to watch. That's what people need to remember. Like, who else can Fury fight? Yeah, that would give you excitement other than Anthony Joshua and Wilder. The guy isn't an entertaining fighter to watch. Most of his fights are boring. Like the most action packed that he's had in his fights is against Steve Cunningham and Deontay Wilder. Other than that, his fights are snooze fest.
But Wilder giving him that opportunity because how tough the fight, how great the fight was. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Wilder did it intentionally because he didn't know this shit was gonna come back and kind of backfire and make things more difficult. But everybody every time you mention Fury, you're gonna mention Wilder or vice versa because he survived that monstrous punch. So that's his moment. That's like another 15 minutes of pain on top of what he did with Vladimir Klitschko. So he came back. Depression, anxiety, suicide thoughts, having new kids, having a wife, doing all this other shit, and doing what he did against an American power puncher. So
I agree with what you're saying, but also as well, is everyone against Wilder, man? A lot of people wanted to see Wilder lose just so that they can say AJ's better. A lot of people were saying, and there are people out there saying that version of Fury that fought Wilder. Some people are saying Anthony Joshua would have beaten that Fury. There's a lot of people saying that over here, man. A lot of people saying that.
You saying what?
A lot of people are saying that they feel that version of Fury against Wilder, Anthony Joshua would have beaten him.
Now that we ain't getting Joshua Fury, we ain't getting Wilder Fury, we ain't getting Joshua Wilder. Like, this shit is fucked up, man. Boxing Like boxing can. I mean, this shit is just. You thought you. That's why I told people pump your brakes on Wilder Fury.
I heard Wilder said, and Wilder, like, because a recent interview came out with Wilder. He's still with the whole Fury reacting to Fury doing it. Wilder said that he still wants to make the fight happen. He still believes that it still will happen.
That's just blind faith. That Kevin Stenhouse was going on. Wilder would get bigger bag partnering with Fox. He could still fight Brazil, Ortiz, or White. They ain't gonna get no nigga no money, man. I'm gonna keep saying that. Terrence Crawford is the only Negro they got a deal for real. Now Danny Jacobs got a nice little deal, 3-fight deal. What is it worth? Maybe they say $23 million is worth. But it's only a 3-fight deal. They not gonna invest no money into black people like that, man. I'm telling y'all. They ain't gonna invest that, bro. They not gonna put $80 million into Deontay Wilder. It ain't gonna happen.
No, but if Wilder leaves, that's a big loss. They can't afford to lose Wilder.
Man, he about to go meet with John Skipper. I'll be on the phone on the jet right now to go see John Skipper. He giving free money away.
He is.
They
need to listen to us.
I'm just saying, like, Showtime can't afford to lose Wilder because Wilder gets the most views for them.
Man, I don't care. Obviously, they refusing to put boxing on CBS. They refusing to give my man. I'm telling you, man, they refusing to put boxing on CBS. Man, I'll call John Skipper right now. It wouldn't even be no negotiation. I'd be like, Al, I'm gone, man. He offered me. All they got to do is get Wilder $20 million to fight. That's it. 3-fight deal for $60 million, bro. That's it. And then Anthony Joshua fight at the end of that.
No, like, tell him pull his panties up and make a deal, write me a check.
De La Hoya paid Deontay Wilder. He'd get John Skipper to go into the bag, bro. I guarantee you he would, bro.
It's like every few months De La Hoya begging. He's like, man, I love to promote Anthony Joshua.
Errol Spence can take it up. I don't think about Golden Boys, that little racist shit they got going on over there. But Deontay Wilder ain't gonna go through the Eddie Hearn route.
No, the zone will pay him big.
Yeah, he can go straight to the zone with Browns Bomber Promotions.
Fuck yeah, I'll be like this. Welcome to the zone, you know what I'm saying? I'll fuck everybody.
Yeah, I feel like if he goes to the zone, a lot of people will follow him.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. It's over with. I'm gonna go spend my. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna spend my $9.90 if Wilder go over there. I'm gonna spend my $10. I ain't even go front. They got me because I'm gonna spend my $10.
But the thing about it is, going forward, I know, like, if you look at AJ, Joshua Fury, and Wilder's gonna fight the best fights out of everyone. If you look at their options, Fury's linked with fighting Pulev. Wilder can fight Brazil, Ortiz, Dylan White, and AJ's who could AJ fight? Like, Wilder's got the best options.
Look, man, if they gave Ortiz $2 million, that motherfucker be at the zone, bro.
The guy just wants the title shot, man.
You ain't lying. They can have any of them dudes anytime they want to. If they want to regurgitate Dominic Brazil and Anthony Joshua, all them dudes ain't got no network deal, bro.
Wilder got the best, in my opinion. Wilder's got the best fights to
look here, man. Anthony Joshua fight anybody, bro. If he told Adam Noznowski, hold on, come to the zone, the 2-fight deal, you next. We'll put in the contract. He had Adams Noznowski. He can have anybody he wants.
That is true, man. But like
he ain't gonna fight him.
If you look at his selection of fights, man, like he hasn't really had a real good competitive fight since Klitschko.
Man, the zone don't care about that. They give him $32 million. If that's true, you think he care about who he fighting?
Wait, Anthony Joshua. He didn't even set $50 million.
Man, they give him $32 million to fight anybody. You think he give a hell about what they think? To fight Big Baby Miller, I heard Big Baby getting $7 million.
Yeah, man, that's good for Big Baby, man. He's guaranteed. He's guaranteed. It's bigger than Wilder's guarantee against Fury.
He guaranteed that no back end money, but he guaranteed the $7 million.
Oh, okay. No, but like Wilder's guarantee for Fury was $4 million.
But he got back end money. You know, Anthony Canelo Alvarez and Triple G guarantee was like $3 and $5 million. But the back end money was crazy. When the zone ain't no back end money.
Straight cash, homie.
Nigga, what is you cooking? This nigga right here cooking 10 Hot Pockets in the background, man. I heard that microwave start off 15 times. Man.
Noodles, bro.
Oh, noodles. I'm fucking with you, bro. I killed my microwave, man.
Nah,
That
but
shit.
yeah, like if yo, but the problem is the zone Anthony Joshua screwed if Wilder signs for the zone because they have no option. The zone will force that fight to happen.
Yeah.
They will force that fight to happen,
Josh
man.
gonna sign with PBC.
That motherfucker, then they gonna call a press conference. I retired. I'm done with the sport of boxing, and I told Eddie to get my belts to Dilly and White. Eddie.
Nah. I believe. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with him. Yeah, he would actually sign for PBC, bro. If Wilder go to the zone, bro.
Al Hammond was the easiest pick, Eddie. I mean, I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. Melvin
Hey,
Crawford's going.
you know that D-Wade commercial where you wake up sweating,
Yeah.
that's Joshua if Wilder signed with the zone.
Well, now that you got like, there's no division that I could be hyped about or be excited about.
You ain't lying, bro. Only fight I'm hyped about, bro, real night. I know it's gonna happen. Is motherfucking Caleb Plant and Benavidez. They was talking some cash shit on the press conference. That motherfucker Plant told Benavidez if he stopped playing with his nose, maybe the fight can happen down the line. I was dying laughing, bro. He said that on Fox. He said if he could keep his nose clean. I was dying laughing, bro.
Damn.
He said keep his nose clean, bro. Hey, dog, that's gonna be a good ass fight, though. Plant and Benavidez. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Benavidez is mean.
I'm saying, man. If I gotta wait until that fight is official, man. Remember what we were saying that Wilder Fury was gonna be the best fight this year so far?
I told you niggas to hold on that one. I had a feeling. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Nah, it's Fury's camp. They've been taking so long. They were stalling for the longest time. Especially what the stuff like Frank Warren was saying. His coach was saying about how Wilder should fight Anthony Joshua and then fight Fury afterwards. They were building up to this.
You ain't lying. They was leaving clues. And niggas weren't even paying attention.
Yeah, they were leaving clues, man.
They don't
like that power.
Yep. And like I said, they giving all these money to these motherfucking foreign people. Why we can't invest into black fighters though? Why we can't make fights happen? I don't get it, man.
Because they're not Floyd Mayweather.
Man, but these dudes, Tyson Fury, the farthest thing from Floyd Mayweather, bro. They can easily, bro. Man, if they throwing money around like this, they can easily. It ain't no reason why Spencer and Bud can't happen right now, bro. They don't need half of that money, man. You get them $10 million a piece, bro.
PBC, you get them niggas. I was gonna say real quick, like PBC don't they what's it? They kind of like what's the word? They don't really have any favorites, man.
Yeah, they do. Leo Santa Cruz is a favorite. That nigga Hispanic Negro spiritual favorite, man.
No, but I'm not surprised by that because he named his son.
They got Negro spiritual for Leo Santa Cruz, bro. Waiting in the water. They got a whole Negro spiritual for him. At the end of the day, man, like I say, man, that's why I'm stepping back from talking boxing, bro. Like I talk it when I feel like it, bro. But really, on YouTube, boxing don't even pay shit, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, boxing is a small thing.
Yeah,
on YouTube, man.
It's a small thing. You better off talking some other shit, bro. Real talk. I just do it because I like to talk boxing. If I wanted to make a living talking music, entertainment, NBA, NFL, I make a living doing that. I just like talking boxing, but this shit is getting beyond me. We ain't talking about fights no more. We ain't talking about throwing the jab no more. We talking about money.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't none of the niggas getting no money though. None of these black people getting these big deals, bro. They happy with $3.5 million. They happy with petty shit.
No, but with the way these PBC fights be talking, they be acting like they're happy with what they got. None of the
yeah, man. They like, man, dude. Man, them motherfuckers, man, come on, man. I just can't believe it, bro. They like real talk. They could really be getting real money, bro.
Since Wilder's got not signed to Showtime, couldn't he just fight Fury on ESPN?
Yeah, but why would you do that as the A side?
Unless they give you about $40 million for one fight.
Yeah, I'm not about to take nothing less than what I'm taking. I need way more than Tyson Fury. If I'm taking my belt over to ESPN, and they're not gonna operate in good faith like PBC. Even if he win that fight, they gonna rob his ass and say, "Well, you lost the first fight anyway," and then gonna lowball you in a rematch 2 years later. So why would I even take myself? Why even go steal my belt over there for less than what it's worth?
So it's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose.
He might as well just fight Ortiz again, man. Like him fighting Ortiz again, or even fighting a Dylan White. That's still better than anybody that AJ and Fury can fight.
It ain't even about that. It don't even matter if he go dig up Zeus and fight Zeus, motherfucker still gonna hate. Well, Zeus 1 million and 5 years old. I don't care if he got that lightning bolt in his hand. And Wilder fought a bum. That nigga was old. He even let Zeus tune up. You know, it don't matter what he do.
At this point, man, like it don't matter what these people are saying because like you can only fight whoever's available. And obviously,
yeah, I mean, at this point, I want to say this. Why don't you fight the best available? Your competition ain't gonna fight. Tyson Fury gonna probably fight Brian Jennings or some fucking lower class bum on ESPN. Why am I out here fighting the best, knocking years off my career? For what? And I'm still not gonna get credit.
That is true, yeah. But at the end of the day, since it's boxing and the heavyweight division, not one of these guys are gonna lose.
At the end of the day, I would go take the easy opponent for the most money, bro. Because that's what everybody else doing, bro. But Big Baby Miller, if he really got dropped by Tyson Fury 7 times, bro. This ain't Dave Du Bois, or this ain't some people with a lot of power. Come on, man. He getting paid $32 million to fight him. Why would I even fight Wilder?
Yo. If it goes to close, if him versus Big Baby is close, or is even debatable that Big Baby wins the fight, yeah. In a decision, they're gonna have to cash AJ out, man. That's how I feel, man. They're gonna have to cash AJ out if him and Big Baby is a close split decision fight. They might as well cash him out at that point.
Man, they ain't gonna think like that. They gonna get another bump. It don't matter who he fight. They don't have to release no numbers or nothing. It don't matter. So why should Wilder go up there and get his head banged in by the best? And him and Ortiz fighting again. Ortiz can't even get another title shot or eliminator or nothing like that, man. And the best thing all Wilder can do is do his best for his financial pockets, man. You can't be the only fighter out in boxing that want legacy and that want to do it for legacy and everybody else doing it for money. Man, no, it don't work that way.
Yo, why don't Ortiz go down the IBF route?
I don't know if they re-ranked him yet, bro. Let me double check.
Because if you can go down that route, man, they'll force it. AJ gonna have to drop that belt. And if AJ drops that belt, that's good. That's at least good for boxing.
They ain't gonna make AJ drop shit. Damn, them noodles must be good, nigga. This nigga got the whole noodles, bro. This nigga killing them bitches, man. They gotta be chicken, nigga.
No, let me mute this shit, bro.
That's beef, nigga. Beef, my favorite time. Teriyaki, yeah, man. I hear the teriyaki trying to get the juice off the tongue and shit. Yo, that motherfucker in there. I thought that nigga was eating a 5-star meal. I'm on DoorDash looking if they serve noodles on that motherfucker.
Yo, CJ, did you hear that? Big Baby said he's gonna flatten AJ like Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno.
Oh yeah, Luis Ortiz ranked at number 8 in the IBF. Oscar Rivas, Robin Helacius, Otto Wallen,
Alex Nonaki high in the top 10.
I don't know, Egget, blah blah blah, and Broxwell Pulev ranked number 1.
Why is Pulev ranked so high? He's fighting nobodies.
Like the dude Billy Joe Saunders fighting, bro. That motherfucker got.
Yeah, do you think he got Demetrius Andrade?
No, I don't think he did. I kind of understand what he was saying that he shouldn't even be eligible to fight Andrade, but he was saying that basically he had a cuss. He said basically he had said a cuss word at the hearing. Remember he cussed out the hearing board in Massachusetts. You hear me?
Yeah.
He said that they was mad because he used a cuss word, so it was gonna be hard. See, Eddie Hearn was trying to make that fight in Massachusetts again. They weren't trying to accommodate Andrade and move it. They weren't trying to move to New York or accommodate Billy Joe Saunders. They were trying to make it as hard as possible for Billy Joe Saunders not to fight him. So it was Eddie Hearn that won at Billy Joe Saunders. That's what it was. Plus this time Billy Joe Saunders got the length of the split. So it was like a 70-30 split in Andrade favor. So it didn't make no sense. But the dude that Andrade fighting, C-Fat, Subi whatever his name is, in his 16th career fight, this dude lost to a dude in his debut. In his 16th career fight, he lost to a dude making his debut. He coming from cruiserweight.
That sounds like some Tevin Farmer shit, man.
He coming from cruiserweight to light heavyweight, and then he fought like 5 or 6 times at motherfucking at super middleweight. This dude lost to a dude in his 16th fight that he was making his professional debut. That dude right now is 6-0-1, and this shit was in his 16th fight. This dude got about 1,000 fights right now, bro.
Damn. That sounds like some Tevin Farmer shit, losing on your pro debut.
No, how you lose to a motherfucker in his debut, bro? Your 16th fight, and it was back-to-back losses too. It was a tune-up. This dude got 30. Since that fight, that was his 16th fight. He got 20. He got 30 fights, and the dude that beat him in his debut, this dude, his name is Tyson British. He's 6-0 right now with 1 draw with 5 knockouts. Fuck up out of here. He yet to go 12 rounds, bro. He just went 6. He just went 6 for the first time.
So based on everything that we've done so far, man.
He from Greece.
Well, pretty much, it seems like Canelo versus Danny Jacobs is the best fight, confirmed.
That's why I said, bro, I don't understand. It's beyond me where they be finding these niggas at fighting.
I was gonna say, apparently Canelo wants all the belts. Like, I was speaking to Cali yesterday. He said Canelo wants all the belts, and apparently he said once he gets all the belts, he will be happy to fight Charlo. He just wants to get all the belts first.
Man, that sound like some bullshit. He gonna get all the belts too. All of them gonna sell their belt, bro. I was told that the only 2 that wasn't gonna sell their belt was Billy Joe Saunders and Jamal Charlo. Now both of them out the way. Jamal Charlo supposed to be making his debut at 168.
I don't think he's good enough for that division.
Me neither, bro. How you go to another division? You ain't even proven at 160. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the day, man, boxing is a joke. You know, Chris Eubanks signed a 3-year deal with Chris Eubanks Jr. signed a 3-year deal with PBC. I can see Jamal Charlo and Eubanks fighting. This year in boxing sucked, bro. Already, we already know it's gonna be bad.
Isn't Chris Eubanks Jr. Fighting this weekend?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Maybe.
Yeah, he's based on what I heard his interview with his dad. His dad basically sounds like he don't believe in his son no more.
Cause he ain't training no more. Some new dude is training him. What's up, Woodstar TV? What's going on, family? But yeah, man, like I say, man, ain't no good fights. Christina Hammer and Clarissa Shields and Big Baby, not Big Baby, but Danny Jacobs and Canelo. I'm gonna go to Danny Jacobs Canelo, bro. I'm gonna spend my money on Danny Jacobs Canelo. I got my money put up for Wilder and Wilder.
I found out recently. Like I just realized, found out recently. Chris Eubank Senior, he started boxing in America. Because he grew up in America. That's when he started to learn. That's when he started boxing.
No, he all fighter. Don't put y'all.
No. He grew up in America and then came back to the UK already as a pro.
Fuck up out of here.
He
all fighter. He all fighter. Don't try to throw y'all fighters on us, man. We got enough scary duck and dodging motherfuckers over here.
Yo, man. He learned these trades in New York.
Oh man. He learned a windmill from New York.
Yeah. It's funny because his son is even worse. Man.
Amir Khan and Crawford is a great fight this year. That ain't no great fight. You heard Bo Mac. Ain't no chance that's what Khan got. I don't want to see a fight where nobody got no damn chance. I want to see a 50-50 fight. You ever seen them fights that you get butterflies? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't know who I'm going to win, man.
The last fight I got no like that was Wilder. I thought Wilder Fury was a 50-50 fight.
No, it was Wilder Ortiz for me. Shit.
Yeah, Wilder Ortiz, that was 50-50.
A lot of people didn't think, nobody gave Fury a chance. I thought because he was fat, but that motherfucker came back. I ain't heard nothing about Harrison and Charlo too.
Fat, man.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about Harrison Charlo. Last time I heard it was gonna be on the Herd and J-Rock card, but I heard that's moving to DC in the DC area, so I doubt they put it on there.
No, but that Ortiz fight, man, a lot of people were like it's like a typical when anytime for Wilder fights someone that people deem as good before he fights them. Everyone keeps saying Wilder's gonna get exposed. Everyone be waiting for him to quote unquote get exposed.
That's the problem with boxing. That's the problem with boxing. They'd rather you get exposed by another motherfucker, but don't get exposed by the fight everybody want to see.
Mm-hmm.
That should be crazy. They'd rather you get your ass whooped. They'd rather you get whooped by nobody than rather than AJ whooped by. That's how I be knowing, man. Boxing is crazy, bro. Boxing crazy. This shit is really like the UFC and Bellator now, bro. You got the Zone, you got ESPN, and then you got PBC, bro. They really on different networks. WBCW, ECW, and WWF, bro. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this shit is, bro.
I know how you said they should make their own belts for all of these. That's still,
Why?
to me, that don't prove nothing. That just means I'm the best on this bracket.
That's what it is, regardless. Unless people start sending their fighters to go over there for purse bids, and then we seen these dudes who drop their belts if they don't win the purse bid, bro. I ain't never seen, man, Peter Quillen drop this shit. All these dudes be dropping this shit. If Kell Brook had to do it again, he'd have dropped that belt.
Yeah, Kell Brook's career is already over anyway, so it don't really matter what he does.
Now he want to fight Jesse Vargas 3 years later. Like, bro, if you would have fought Jesse Vargas 3 or 4 years before that, you would have been a unified WBO IBF champion, and you would have put yourself in a position for a Pacquiao fight. Real talk, man. You're an idiot, man. Now, if I'm Wilder, bro, I'm trying to get to 50-0 with all them knockouts, bro, and I'm retiring, bro. I don't even care, bro. For what? I ain't gonna never get no credit. At least, I look at it like this, bro. At least I look at it like this. At least I know if I retire and I hang it up, you know what I'm saying? Did I know in my heart that I try to do everything to make the fight happen? I could be good with that. They can sit here and tell how great Anthony Joshua was. They can sit here and tell how good he was. I don't even give a shit.
I think Anthony Joshua is close to a loss anyways, based on his performance and how vulnerable he's looking, man. Because that guy ain't getting better.
Like with Mikey and the Earl situation, bro. Like, dude, that's a glorified mismatch. Real talk. That's a mismatch.
Upside off his ass.
Oh, I talk about Mikey and Earl and Mikey and Earl and Corey Lee pop up. What's going on, Corey Lee, in the chat? That's a mismatch, Corey Lee. Only one way Mikey Garcia going out. In the stretchy ass Cadillac truck, or he going out with 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Either he gonna go in there and have a eulogy and all that shit. He gonna have the whole wake and the funeral and all that shit. He going out in the stretchy, or we just gonna go ahead and throw the dirt on top of him and bury him 6 feet deep. And there's only one way that's gonna happen. There's only one way. There's 2 ways it can happen. Either he going out in the stretchy, or we just gonna take him straight to the graveyard and bury his ass. It don't matter. It don't matter.
If we gonna bring the casket to the ring.
He gonna get an tight seal casket. We gonna throw the dirt on top of that motherfucker. I ain't taking my shovel. I'm just go ahead and take the whole little truck and just dump all the dirt on top of his ass at once and put a flower in that motherfucker. You gotta put a flower on top of his ass. Y'all, I want everybody to keep that same energy with Mikey Garcia after this fight. When that motherfucker be like Tim Bradley with 2 broke foot, you gonna be like, damn, Earl Spence even hit the nigga in his feet. And he come out the Pacquiao one when that motherfucker Tim Bradley came out looking like Ace Boogie after Calvin hit him up in the street and the motherfucking thing. Motherfucker come out looking like Tupac after he got shot up in the motherfucking recording studio. He gonna come out rolled out. I'm like, damn, Mikey, how you break your legs? You tear your ACL. You gonna be like, damn, he didn't even hit you on your feet. How your legs broke and shit, man? I'm talking different, B. I'm feeling different, B. You know what I'm saying? You know, I shouldn't have fucked with Mikey, man. Kell Brook texted me and I couldn't pull out. Al Heyman said I couldn't. He gonna be talking like he from New York and shit. Errol Spence gonna beat the Mexican out his ass. That motherfucker gonna have Italian pizzeria embedded on his ass. That's how bad he gonna get beat. Whatever gloves he wear, that's gonna be embedded on Mikey's forehead. It's gonna be an Elvis Grant sign on top of his forehead, bro. He gonna get his ass whooped. You keep that same energy, you hopeful ass Mexicans. Like Saul, Mexican, Mikey gonna give him a boxing lesson. Okay, he gonna give him a boxing lesson, how to build your own casket. A pine box lesson. That's what he gonna give him. A pine box lesson.
Well,
Mikey gonna have his own YouTube channel. How to build a U-Haul box. How to build a casket box. He gonna have his own channel. You know what I'm saying? First thing you do is don't go fuck with Errol Spence. Go ahead, Dr. Blick.
No, I was gonna ask you guys, like, If Wilder can't fight Fury, who would you want him to fight?
Man, I really don't even care, bro. I ain't going. I'm canceling my shit. I ain't going. I'm taking my money going elsewhere.
If it
I'm
ain't
taking my
Fury
money.
or Joshua, I
I don't even care, bro.
Or Usyk, I'll fight Usyk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, call Usyk up.
Yeah, do you
Call
think
Usyk
Man,
you think he'll
he
fight
just need to
Wilder?
go to the zone, bro. He might as well go to the zone now, bro. All the titles.
Hey, I'll make sure Anthony Joshua got a deal on his own. I gotta make sure Anthony Joshua got a deal on his own, bro. Before I go over there,
Anthony Joshua don't have a deal with the Zone.
I'll make sure he got one. Like y'all signed that nigga for 3 that fights.
Nah, that guy does not have he doesn't have a deal on the Zone currently.
No, he said he need to make sure he do. Like shit,
Make sure
sign 2 fight deals, rematching wherever, take place in the UK, then rematch take place in America. Goddamn, both retire after that. Go get the unified. Man, that's what all the titles anyway. When you think about the fuck Tyson Fury, that's how they feel about it.
All I'm saying, Saul, and your Mexican compadres, I got love for Mexicano and all my Mexicano subs. But bring y'all ass here. Bring y'all ass here. March 16th. Matter of fact, March 17th at midnight. Bring y'all ass here. We're going to have a nice little buffet. We're going to have chitlins. We're going to have cornbread. We're going to have burritos. We're going to have refried beef. We're going to have it all here. Whatever you eat, Saul, we're going to have it for you. But one thing we do know, 2 things for sure. Mikey Garcia getting stumped. All my brothers stumped. Don't get to fighting up in that AT&T Center after y'all boy get his ass whooped. And don't throw that towel in. Don't quit, Mikey. No, you too legit to quit. You too legit to quit. He throw that towel in. I'm done. I ain't watching no more.
He's quitting, man.
He throw that towel in. I don't want to see it no more.
No, yeah, his brother care about him too much, man.
Dude, I want Earl Spence to collapse his body and then back off of him for like 10 seconds to get his breath back and then jump back on him for about 5 or 6 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I want him to just, when he got him hurt, back up off of him. Let him beat his ass again, man. I want him to beat his ass. And after the fight, I want that motherfucker to do a Joshua Greer and pull out the pillow. I want him to pull out the pillow on his ass. Yeah, Mikey Garcia. Hold on. Mikey Garcia ain't never fought nobody in his career. Adrian Broner, the best name on your resume. He got the audacity. Let me cook on this real quick. He got the audacity, bro. This nigga got the audacity to say, Crawford best win was a small gamble. That's the same gamble you swerved around, bro. You drove around him, bro. You went around the Mississippi River to get up to Indiana, motherfucker. You swerved around his ass, bro. And you got the audacity. It's the same dude that Top Rank said, you fight Gamboa, you can be free. You sat on the shelf for 2 years to avoid Gamboa. Like we done forgot. You was down at 26 and 30 with Gamboa. You ain't fighting none of them. You waited till Orlando Salido got his ass whooped about 20,000 times. You waited till Lopez got beat up about 20,000 times. Dude. Come on, man. Get the fuck up out of here. You critiquing somebody's career and your best win, Adrian Broner, and you couldn't even stop Adrian Broner. Fuck up out of here, man. You got your nose busted by Lippiets. Fuck up out of here. Lippiets wouldn't even touch Crawford nose. Fuck up out of here. You killing me with that shit. You do all that yip yapping, but you ain't want to step in the ring with Terrence Crawford though. Only reason you fight Errol Spence because he don't move his head. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up, that nigga was dancing around Gamboa for years. Nigga, I remember that because I was around boxing before 2012. Everybody know what 2012 was, right? You know I always say 2012? That's where Errol Spence came in the box. A lot of fans came in 2012. Nigga, I was around 2000, 97, 2007. I remember all that before. And you want to mark 2009 as an important year too? I was around boxing before 2009, before Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather arrived. I remember Mayweather fighting Manfredi. I remember Pacquiao fighting David Diaz. Motherfuckers don't even know who they is. Fuck up out of here. A lot of motherfuckers barely can. They just started being in. They ain't even got a decade in the sport of boxing yet. Fuck up out of here. Y'all didn't even know Mikey Garcia was pro for 13 years. His best man, Adrian Broner. 13 years? He been a professional boxer for 13 years, bro. And your best win is Adrian Broner? Your best win is Robert Bunny Easter Jr. No disrespect to him. Your best win is Sergey Lippiets with 11 wins. Den Chinian, Orlando Salido, Rocky Martinez. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. You be killing me with this shit. You've been professional for 13 years. That's like, hey, that's like you being a professional. That's like you being a professional actor, and the best bitch you done hit was Precious. Fuck up out of here. The best girl you done fuck was Precious. Fuck up out of here. The best girl you done fuck was Precious. You ain't even hit a Christina Milian, or you ain't even get you a cat stack. The best girl you had sex with was Precious. Fuck up out of here. That's the equivalent of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You Denzel Washington, the best woman you done been with was Precious. You got Halle Berry walking around. You got all these bad bitches walking around. What's the old girl from Friday? Lisa Ray. Not Lisa, her sister. What's her name?
Nia Long.
You know what I'm saying? You got all these bad bitches walking around. Your best woman out of 13 years you acting is Precious. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. Your best win is Precious, nigga. You ain't even got Black China on your list. Hey, matter of fact, I sent you an invite, I think. Let me see.
Black China.
Yo, you ain't even got you a Black China yet, bruh. You ain't even went down to, you ain't even got you a Rose. Amber Rose and shit, bruh. Fuck up out of here, man. Niggas be killing me with that shit, bruh. That's out of control. But the thing about this Chinian was that homeboy ducked him. That's how Mikey fought him. Jorge Linares ducked him. That's how he got the championship bout, because Jorge Linares was scared to fight Chinian. And they gave it to Mikey. That's how he became the Diamond champion. A lot of people don't know that Jorge Linares, man, I've been not liking him. It tickled my soul, man. It was like macaroni hitting the cornbread or the yams when fucking Pablo Cano knocked his ass out. I ain't seen people jump off the battleship that fast in my life. That was the best day this year in boxing. Him getting stretched, all these dudes getting stretched. Wait till Teofimo Lopez step up versus Lomachenko. I'm taking all you niggas money on that one. Wait till he fight Lomachenko the next calendar year, he gonna quit. We can talk rounds, we can talk stoppage. Teofimo Lopez. That motherfucker all talk. And got it. If you go see him get his ass whooped in the Olympic game, you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. That motherfucker can't this shit out. Man, that motherfucker can't fight for real, bro. It was a motherfucker on my boy page said he beat him when he was 16, 17. He said that nigga ain't all that. I know he ain't. Of course you beating punching bags up. Just like Ryan Garcia, you supposed to be beating these punching bags up. Remember Gary Russell was beating punching bags up for 30 fights?
You hear what Ryan Garcia said? He said after that Tank fight, he was even more confident that he beat Tank.
Man, Mike Mayweather said, come take this money. Beat Ronaldo Rolly. Rolly dog walked him in the gym, but he'll beat Rolly in a real fight, bro. That's a fact. He'll beat Rolly. Ronaldo Ramiro, he was fighting on Bounce TV. That guy, the guy that was struggling, man, he'd beat Rolly, bro. Rolly only got 7 professional fights.
What would you do if he loses to Rolly?
Man, it won't make me no difference. It ain't my career. Oscar De La Hoya the one that's gonna relapse. Yeah, Ernst might bring that same energy when Teofimo Lopez gets stopped. How you gonna say a dude with there ain't even been 8 rounds yet, bro, gonna beat somebody? He ain't even been the main event in his home country or his home state. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even been 10 rounds yet. He ain't been 12 rounds yet. He ain't fought a dude with a pulse. How you gonna fight dude? How you gonna say, oh, he beat Diego and Mason Menard? Get the fuck up out of here, man. He can't, man. He gonna fuck with no Lomachenko, man. Y'all sleeping on Lomachenko. Y'all, when Lomachenko beat him, oh man, he was just Lomachenko, man. He cherry picked Teofimo Lopez. They forget everything Teofimo Lopez said. He gonna beat the dog walking shit out of him. He gonna get that nigga a fade. He gonna get him a motherfucking fade. It ain't no daring to be great. You daring to be stupid. It's the reason why you move up the right way. It's the reason why Gary Russell took 20 fights. It's the reason why Mayweather fought 10 times in 1 year. It's a reason. It's a reason. It's a reason. It's prospects, bro. It's called prospects. Prospect. You're a prospect. You don't go from fighting Diego Magadon and not fighting a 10 or 12 rounder to fighting one of the best fighters in the world. It don't work that way. Lomachenko, one of the most decorated amateurs of all time, and lost to Orlando Salido, nigga, with 10 losses. It's called experience. When you first hit a girl, was you the most experienced nigga that was hitting these girls? No, man. You had to knock down a couple bust downs to get your stroke together. It's the same thing. When you go to your job and stock them shells and flip them burgers or drop them, you ain't the best fry dropper in McDonald's when you first started as a teenager. You ain't the best. You ain't the best at the cashier. You got to get experience. These young niggas think you ain't got no experience. You can't just be out here. You don't go from selling dimes and nickels to moving kilograms. Nah, man, you got to move the 8 balls. You got to move the O's, half, quarter. You don't just start off with a brick unless you just fortunate, nigga. That ain't how it works. You know, I'm trying to give as many analogies for as many different demographics we got in here. Okay? You don't go from making Pop-Tarts and your mom don't let you go from just use the stove. You got to learn to use the toaster oven. You got to learn to use the toaster, the microwave. Then you can use the stove top in the oven. You see what I'm saying? You don't just go. You don't just go from just cooking shit and Alfredo and shit and ravioli on the stove. No, you got to master the microwave first, bro. You got to master the peanut butter and jelly first. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all many analogies. You don't go from cashiering at 16. You got to start off as a courtesy clerk, bagging shit up, bagging bottles up. You got to start off, man, pushing carts. You know what I'm saying? It's different strokes for different folks, man. Y'all think this nigga about to come in this motherfucker cooking 7-layer cakes and shit. He the chef. No, you got to be the dishwasher first, bro. Trust me, I done been all them damn experience, except for the drug experience I had. I wasn't selling no drugs, bro. I wasn't going to jail for no nigga out here, bro. I ain't going to jail for none of these niggas out here. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I wasn't built for that. Man, 6'9", they saw this nigga 47 years. Shit. I want to see the niggas that won't snitch for 47 years, nigga.
47 years, man. He's not going no more, man. He's not going no more now.
No, he gonna do time served, bro. All the time he in there for is the only time he gonna do. All these niggas saying, "Oh man, when them years come down, bro, they gonna get to snitching, bro. They gonna get. That's just how I go, bro. I studied them documentaries, bro. My mama,
that's a lot of his life. He would have lost.
Me and my mama watched them joints. Me and my mama watched them together, bro. That's our thing. When I go to my mama house, we watch them jump, man. They gonna snitch. Now, all your dudes that you look up to, man, they gonna snitch every time, bro. So you gonna have to kill them. If you can't be a killer, you going to jail, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey,
wait, it's a 6'9". Like, wait, how old is 6'9", anyways, man?
Like
I don't know.
22 or something?
Yeah, young little punk ass nigga. Hey, he got to go with witness protection and shit out there. That's crazy as fuck, nigga.
Man, bro.
Gas me up to do no shit like that.
They girl.
Somebody.
He about to get Bobby smurdered.
They ain't gonna touch him, bro. I guarantee you, they ain't gonna touch him until he pissed off the feds. If he pissed off the feds, Alpo still walking around this Joker. You know what I'm saying? From paid in full to real Rico, Alpo still walking around. Ain't nobody touched him. Oh, he a snitch. He walk around Harlem right now eating a sandwich. All these
the witness protection, bro.
No, he not. He got kicked out. He got kicked out. Right. He walking around Harlem eating a sandwich. Ain't nobody put a bullet in him.
How do you get kicked out of witness protection?
Crazy, bro. When you go in jail, you be in solitary confinement, bro. That shit will mentally destroy you, bro. He ain't been touched, bro. He walk around eating a sandwich. He go to DC and eat a sandwich. Rayful Edmonds out of DC. He about to get out. He the snitch. You know what I'm saying? But they were still in his work though. But he about to get out. I did a video about that. He 54 years old. Biggest drug kingpin on conspiracy in DC. Biggest drug kingpin in DC. Frank Lucas snitch. He's still walking around here eating a sandwich and everything. All these dudes be snitching, bro. All these dudes, man. White boy Rick gonna get out, ain't gonna nothing. If look, 6ix9ine working with the feds, he was already a federal informant anyway. I'm telling y'all, he came in as a federal informant, bro.
Did you ever see that? You ever see the movie American Made with Tom Cruise?
No, I didn't see that. I'm about to look that up.
Basically, Tom Cruise was a plane. He was a pilot, and basically, he was by Pablo Escobar himself, like a deliverer. You know, like his location. Now, eventually, the feds caught up with him and made him do dirty work for him, but it wasn't. Yes.
They always do that, bro. You always gonna get caught, man. That's the thing about selling drugs, bro. The number one rule is don't snitch. The number one rule they get broken is snitching. It don't matter however you slice the cake, bro. That's the first. Somebody gonna talk fast. Got a 95 or 96% conviction rate. They don't get it by doing police work because somebody gonna tell. Well, so why would I want to even sell drugs? And I know I'm gonna have to kill somebody for telling. What's up, Rasheed Muhammad? Appreciate Rasheed, he the one that gave me the Health Blaze sponsorship. So salute to Rasheed, man. But they always gonna tell, bro. Sometimes you gotta look at if you ain't got no other way. Okay, I understand if you got to be able to eat. A lot of Africans get mad at brothers and say, well, y'all wasting the opportunity, but they don't know they put drugs, guns in our cars back in the 70s and 80s. They created welfare to take the black man out the house. They don't tell you all of that. They go out their way to destroy our people. Everybody that had 1% of influence and that can move the black people as a people, they got rid of them. Malcolm, Martin, Tupac. They got rid of Biggie for good measure. Biggie controlled the whole coast. You think Lil Wayne or 6ix9ine would be rapping if Biggie and Pac was alive? No, man, they wouldn't be able to open that gate. They'd be at McDonald's dropping fries, bro. That's real talk, man. They had to get them out the way. When they got them out the way, that's when they started having y'all niggas wearing purses, pearls, thongs, pink clothes, open thong sandals. All that shit wasn't cool, man. Tupac to be ragging on dudes right now. They got them out the way to have a young thug out there. To have a wiggity, 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 hoggity, hoo, Migos in there. If Tupac and Biggie still was alive, it wouldn't be no hoobity, hoobity. It wouldn't be no Cardi B. Y'all remember when Biggie dropped that line?
Wait. Styles P was like mainstream as they used to be.
Hold on. It might not even been the Hot Boys, bro. They might have let the Hot Boys in. It wouldn't have been no, you gonna let them run up on you? They might have let Juvenile in. They might have let them in. But when they got them out the way, bro, see, that's how you know Jay-Z wasn't no real factor. They weren't worried about Jay-Z. They was worried about Pac and Big. We get Pac, Big out the way, and we get the Spanish nigga Big Pun out the way, Big L and them. Let me get them out the way. They weren't worried about Nas and Biggie. They didn't have that influence over a whole coast like that. They had to get them out the way. You know what I'm saying? That's when you got the wiggity, higgity, hoggity, hoo. That's when you start getting all them dancing nigga shit. Remember when Biggie killed Kwame? He said, man, fuck all that polka dot shit. Kwame's career was killed like that. He killed Kwame's career with a line. It wasn't even a commercial song like that. He killed him with a line. His career was done. His apartment lost lights, heat, fire. He had to reinvent himself under another name. He the one that produced Lloyd Banks on Fire Up in Here. That's when he first got back on. It took him a whole decade to get back on. That was Vin Rain's cousin. He was one of the hottest polka dot kid and play acts out there. Biggie killed this shit with a line. Imagine we do the Migos or them. Come on, man. They got them out. All those black leaders, no matter how you look at them, they got rid of them, bro. They said Bill Cosby about to have influence over NBC and Netflix over black people. Oh, he trying to bring black families back. Oh no, we gonna go get the chick 30 years ago and say he touched her, and we all ganged up on him.
Nah, but you know what Bill Cosby said? He said he's loving life in prison. That is amazing.
He being responsible.
He probably
Hey, look, them dudes ain't gonna touch Dr. Hustable, man. You know how many people Bill Cosby done raised? Bill Cosby raised whole families, dude. This nigga the best stepfather on the planet. Bill Cosby ain't studying that, bro. Bill Cosby just.
Where you think Kevin Hart going?
Man, Kevin Hart gonna play the game. He gonna tap dance so his legs can't tap no more.
What do you mean, CJ, man? You got the best rapper, Tory Lanez, man.
Look here. Fuck that. I see him fight. That's all the junk he talking, bro. Homeboy can't fight, bro. Homeboy can't fight.
What you talk about?
Tory Lanez, bro. Bro, he doing all these hands he throwing, bro. I seen it myself, bro. Homeboy can't fight, bro. Dude, man. Take the smallest dude in the chat room right now. He'd beat Tory Lanez up, bro.
Isn't Tory Lanez small as well? Is it like 5'7"?
Man,
he's 5'5".
Talking all that junk, bro. All that junk, man. You don't even got to swing on him. You pick him up by his bald head. and put your nails in his head and grip his head and pick him up. All that greasy shit, bro. I'm telling you, he wouldn't be around, bro. He'd be singing. He wouldn't be rapping.
Yo, did you hear that? He got his people to freaking chase Dax around the freaking place.
Yeah, man, they got a gun and armed people, man. Like I said, man, these rap dudes, man. Studio gangsters been going on since the beginning of time, bro. Somebody said very sad news. ESPN reporter Dan Rayfield was collapsed at the press conference and removed with a stretcher. That's a strong stretcher they got, bro. They need a Zamboni to move his ass. While was going on, they need a Zamboni to move his ass.
Oh man.
AJ wants to age Deontay Wilder out. You probably right, man. I don't even care no more, bro. I'm gonna go to Danny Jacobs Canelo, man. I'm gonna take my money and go to that fight, bro. I might try to get press credentials and I'm gonna try to get Oscar to sign me, bro. Sign me, Oscar. I ain't doing no fishnet like that, bro. I ain't doing that. Yeah. He gonna look at my channel like, oh nah, bro. It'd be a great move for the black community, Oscar.
AJ fighting number 1 in the world, big baby, man.
Man, big baby. I might slide to that, bro.
Eddie Hearn will pay you to go.
man, give me 100,000, bro. Give me 100,000. All I'm doing is selling out my boxing dignity, and boxing ain't got no dignity as it is now.
Yeah. He be flying out Radio Raheem and people like that. Anyways,
man, bro, that man, like I said, man, that shit is a joke, man. That whole thing. Andre Ward started the fuck. If he didn't say that, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But I ain't never been a big Andre Ward fan. There's something about him that rubbed me. Maybe I was a Darrell guy. So he's from Michigan, so I was rolling with Darrell. But I ain't never rooted for that nigga like that, bro. It was something about him that I just never really liked. Him and Virgil Hunter, he seemed a little bit artificial. But that motherfucker Eddie Hearn gave me 100,000 a year to cap for boxing. As long as I ain't got to sell my racial dignity out, shit, I probably would. I'd be going at all you niggas, man. All y'all can unsubscribe me. I got 100 bands for a year.
To be fair, man, like a lot of these people, a lot of these other black people do that anyways.
You ain't lying, bro. And you got guys that fake like they like Lomachenko, man. Oh, man, I know you don't like Lomachenko, man. They try to seem objective and shit and like that. Man, you was an Earl Spence fanboy, bro. I already know what you niggas is, man.
Shut up, bro.
You got the whole Terrence Crawford community thinking niggas, all black people hate Terrence Crawford. Nah, I like Bud. A lot of people get mad at Bud because of Bob Arum. That's why Bud got that misconstrued. Because Bob Arum done fucked over so many niggas over the years.
You know what I think it is, CJ? I think it's just, basically all the Twitter wars has been going back. Crawford keep trying to justify his record. I'm like, dude, I believe you got a good record. You don't gotta tell it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, niggas deal with criticism different though. That's why you gotta stay off Twitter, bro. Sometimes I be wanting to say shit on Twitter about my personal life, but I don't put my personal life on social media. So it's just something that you gotta just deal with. You can't just do it. At the end of the day, you don't gotta solidify nothing. At the end of the day, if he was white, they would solidify your record for you, but you black. So it is what it is. He got to just figure out like it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna get appreciated until I retire. Same thing for Ali. Ali didn't get appreciated until he retired. That's a fact. Ali didn't get no appreciation until he retired. Canelo, Mexican, he don't get appreciated. He don't get appreciated.
That's they hate Canelo, man. They hated him in both GG fights, man.
So what? At the end of the day, you just got to be like Canelo. That's one thing that Canelo learned about Floyd. No matter how I move, it's gonna be a complaint. If I fight Jamar Charlo, they gonna complain. If I fight Danny Jacobs, they gonna complain. If I fight GGG, they gonna complain. If I go fight David, and if I go dig up David and Goliath and fight both of them and beat them in the tag team boxing match, they gonna complain. It doesn't matter.
One thing I didn't notice, man. Like Triple G out of all the fighters, I don't understand why he gets so much support, man. He don't deserve the support that he gets, man. Like, he didn't fight nobody. It took him until like 36 to fight somebody.
Look here, man. I was battling niggas for. I done got into arguments. I've been following Triple G since he put on glove. And Big Cool know what I'm talking about. I've been exposing that nigga since day one. And motherfucker, you ain't doing nothing but hating, man. You hating on Triple G. I'm like, who he fight?
You're talking about what's his name, Mikey Garcia, like being a pro for 13 years. Triple G only fought two credible names on his resume, and both of them He didn't look that great.
I mean, I think because I was supporting Triple G as soon as he came to HBO, I was like, this dude gonna knock out everybody. This dude gonna beat this dude.
Wait, yo, do you know they dubbed the man in the UK?
Hold on. And your gullible ass did fall for it, huh? I ain't mad at you, bro. You young and dumb.
I real deal thought like he could legitimately beat,
I'm gonna tell you a little bit secret, bro. I'm gonna tell you what I do when I judge fighters, bro. It just ain't off the eye test, bro, because it's hard to tell. This is how I judge fighters, man. I look at when they turn pro. It's the first thing I look at. Okay, he been pro for woo. I look at their record. You know, now if he 20, 23 coming over with Triple G record, then we got a different argument. I understand he building himself up towards that. But when I looked and see that motherfucker was like 31, he ain't fought nobody, I said, oh, top 10, never again. I said, he ain't shit. And I see how Rosado was pushing him back with the jab and shit. I said, man, fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He would have beat Sergio Martinez at the time because Martinez only had one leg. I think he would have beat Martinez in general because he was just naturally bigger than Martinez. But Kelly Pavlik, if Kelly Pavlik wasn't weight drained, that's a good fight. Bernard Hopkins, he waited till all them niggas gone. He waited till Arthur Abraham move up. Remember, Abraham was knocking everybody out. Like I said, I ain't come to boxing in 2012, okay? For some of these other dudes out here. And that just only read y'all super chats. You know, I read all y'all chats. You know, you ain't got to be green, yellow, red, or orange. I'm going to read all them motherfuckers, okay? I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to just read them out loud when y'all only pay. So, you know, you want to take it how you want to take it, bro. But look here. That motherfucking man ain't been fighting nobody, okay? I knew when I first seen Triple G, he ain't fighting nobody. He was Arthur Abraham was knocking motherfuckers out. Kelly Pavlik was good. Jermaine Taylor, all these dudes was active. Triple G wasn't. Oh, Triple G had a hiatus in his career. He had promotional issues. That motherfucker ain't missed no years in his career. He was trying to go over there and tap dance for a Felix Sturm fight. That's all that shit was. Fuck him. He won shit, man. He waited till all them great middleweights left to come over at the right time, man. That's all that was. He's an opportunist. Kovalev was always better than Triple G to me, bro. I don't care what they said. He dropped Kovalev with a single tap of his body. It was like he hit him with Thanos' Infinity Stone glove. I won't believe in that shit, man. I don't be believing them niggas, man.
Nah, you should have heard how who was it? I think Sugar Ray Leonard. I think it was no, it wasn't Sugar Ray Leonard. It was one person who was saying that, oh my God, Triple G, his power is unreal because I think Triple G was fighting Dominic Wade, and you remember how he knocked him down because he hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah, was it Max Kellerman?
Maybe it was Max Kellerman. It was either Max Kellerman.
Dude, Max Kellerman was sucking his balls before he came over here. Fire! Oh man, this a monster. He holds the WBA gold belt. Oh my! When Golovkin comes over on this Pilgrim boat, it's gonna be unstoppable. Well, he was talking about that nigga for 5 years. I didn't even know they had a WBA gold belt, bruh. Did y'all know that they got a WBA gold belt? I swear to God.
That, man.
And Jamil Heron was talking about it on Twitter. I said a WBA gold belt. Like, come on. Now they got 4 belts. They got the gold belt, the intern belt, the regular belt, the super belt. Come on, bruh.
Yo, do you know what they described Triple G when he was fighting in the UK against Kell Brook? They said Kell Brook is going up against middleweight Mike Tyson.
Yeah, they was trying to push him as Mike. The thing about Mike Tyson had really good defense at his best. He had great head movement and great speed. He didn't have the best
Triple G don't have no defense.
Yeah, no defense at all, bro. Triple G could box though. You know what I'm saying?
He goes the jab.
Yeah, he'll jab David Lemieux in his face, or he'll jab Curtis Stevens in their face.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I feel like Triple G still has one of the best jabs in boxing, bro.
Most definitely. He had one of the best jabs. He has probably the best variation of a jab because he could throw it as a power punch. Like Mikey could throw his jab as a power punch, and he could throw it as an off-speed punch, as a tapping jab. He got a great jab.
Yo, I gotta say this real quick, yeah. Tyson Fury said the best heavyweight on the planet now has a home.
Who cares, man? He's just doing it for attention, bro. Ain't nobody want to see his boring ass, bro.
Nah, but continue what you're saying.
But a lot of them Eastern European, he struggled with Kasim Uma. Darcy, he did struggle with Kasim Uma, Triple G. That was the early fight on. But all them Eastern Europeans really got a good jab, though. Kovalev had a really good jab. Usyk got a good jab. Might not be good. All of them really got good fundamentals, bro. A lot of them got really good fundamentals.
That's true because with Triple G, I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people that say that personally they thought that he got to give it to Jacobs. In my opinion, I didn't see it that way. I watched that fight with my brother, and all I seen him doing that entire fight was just jabbing this dude's face off the entire fight. And um, maybe you can say like Danny Jacobs like came back in the later half of the rounds, but I personally didn't see him winning.
I thought he won. I was at the fight. I thought he won. You know, he came back. The droppage was kind of whack because he kind of held him in position and then punched him.
He kind of swept him.
Yeah, same thing that Donaire did to Rigondeaux. That was the same move he pulled.
Yeah, basically when Rigondeaux was trying to break they told him to break.
And he held him and hit him. Hey man, that was a good ass fight, Rigondeaux when No Needle Donaire, man. What happened, bro? Yeah, we used to have some really good fights. At least every now and again, we had good fights, man.
Yeah, I was looking back in the when people like Pacquiao was like fighting on HBO. Them fights were good as well when you had them trilogies and stuff, man. Now when people fight a close fight, they don't want to step in against them again.
You ain't lying. He fought Morales multiple times. I think he fought. Didn't he fight Barrera?
Yeah.
He fought.
Even Miguel Cotto. That guy fought everybody.
Yep. Cotto fought everybody. Shane Mosley.
Yeah,
Shane Mosley fought everybody.
Even when he was old, man, he didn't make no excuse. He fought the best competition out there.
Zab Judah fought everybody.
Yeah.
Even Carlos Baltimore. He fought Zab, Floyd, Canelo. Shit, man. I mean, who else you had back then, man? You had
Mayorga as well.
Yeah, Mayorga, Winky Wright, Jermaine Taylor, Corey Spinks fought everybody.
Mayorga was British, man. That guy would have got fined so many times with the stuff he did, bro. Especially in this day and age with the way he grabbed his ass and shit. When he grabbed Shane Mosley's girlfriend's ass.
Hey, dude, man, you had motherfucking
people would have got that dude.
Hey, then you had Chad Dawson cleaned everybody out. Tarver was fighting everybody.
Yeah,
John
beat Roy Jones.
Yeah, John Pascal. He beat up. Pascal lost to Frotch, but he came back and he beat up on Chad Dawson. Motherfuckers was fighting not too long ago. The only
person that was the ultimate opportunist was what's that dude's name? The one that didn't want to fight Crawford. I forget his name.
Lucian Bute.
No, the guy that fought Roy Jones and
Joe Calzaghe.
Yeah, Calzaghe.
But he still fought Jeff Lacey and Miguel Kessler though. And Bernard Hopkins is pretty young looking at it now. He did still fight a few dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It
wasn't like this shit today. He still fought some names. These niggas ain't fighting nobody.
I would have liked to see him fight Carl Froch though.
He probably beat Carl Froch at that point, man.
I think he didn't fight him. I think it's kind of like the Kell Brook versus Amir Khan situation.
Oh, you have Marquez. He fought Casitas, Baby Bull, Chris John.
Marquez fought everyone.
Man, you had everybody was fighting, man. This shit just started.
And no exchanging losses, man. No one cared about losing.
No, Casazul got his ass whooped, came back and fought again. He built himself back up. You had a plethora of dudes, man. James Toney lost to Sam Peters like 1,000 fucking times. He came back and fought him again.
Yeah, Sam Peters, he dropped Klitschko multiple times.
Yeah, man. You had a lot of good fighters, man. You had a lot of good ass fighters, bro. You had Sergio Martinez was whooping, man. He was whooping up niggas' ass from 54 to 60. He was whooping ass. He beat Mark Murray. It was a robbery, though. He beat up on Macklin, St. Patrick's Day weekend in New York. He beat up on Kelly Pavlik. He beat up on Paul Williams twice. You had some good-ass fighters back then, man. Kevin Kelly was another one. Kelly Pavlik, Jermaine Taylor. They all was fighting each other, man. Jermaine Taylor fought Corey Spinks. Corey Spinks fought Zab Judah. Shit, man. You had Margarito. He fought some dudes with his cheating ass, man. Kermit Cintron, Carlos Katana. You had everybody fighting everybody. Even Josito Lopez and the young Jesse Vargas was fighting each other. Man, boxing was good, man, not too long ago. Miguel Cotto fought everybody. Cotto will forever get my respect, bro. Miguel Cotto fought everyone. Everybody, bro. And then you had Brandon Rios was fighting everybody. Even though Brandon Rios was robbing niggas at 35, he was fighting everybody down there. Adrian Broner kind of ushered in the generation of cherry picking. He was like the first dude that they was protected. Because remember, he fought Daniel Ponce de Leon. He actually lost on his HBO debut. And they gave him the benefit of the doubt. When I can remember when boxing started changing, when Adrian Broner came in, he was one of the biggest opportunists out there. He got a title versus the Vincent guy. He was fighting Escovedo. They were trying to push him. He was the first guy we could remember. Oh, Lamont Peterson fought Tim Bradley. Kendall Hawk fought Tim Bradley. Devin Alexander, Tim Bradley fought. Amir Khan fought Madonna. Victor Ortiz fought Lamont Peterson. Matisse and Danny. They all fought.
What's it? Recent interviews from Fight Hub came out about with Fury. Just now, and Tyson Fury says that he's coming. He said that he's coming for Wilder. That's what he's saying, man.
Man, I'm tired. I don't even want to talk about that nigga no more, man. I'm tired of Tyson Fury, bro. I'm tired of him, bro.
Nah, but
go ahead.
Nah, but I do agree with what you're saying though about like back then had a lot of good fights.
That wasn't even that long ago. It's like 09.
I know it wasn't about that long ago, but they're making it for that long ago because when was the last time we had this high caliber?
I'm telling you, 2014 was the worst year in boxing I had ever seen. I think it was the year after called up Canelo and Floyd. That year was terrible. What's going on, Kurt Sugar? That year was terrible. That was when Danny Garcia fought Rod Sopka and shit. Remember that? That's when Danny Garcia fought Sopka and they was running out contracts and shit like that. Shit was terrible, bro. Now it's like Madonna, even Kotelnik. Motherfuckers forget Kotelnik. I don't know what happened to Andreas Kotelnik. He was whooping ass. Kotelnik was whooping ass.
Yeah, within all that time you mentioned, man, the heavyweight division was dead.
Dead, though, but they was down there scrapping, though. Yeah. 140, 147, 154, even 160. They was down there. 68, 75. Chad Dawson was cleaning up. Kawasaki was doing his thing. Super 6. They was down there banging, bro.
Yeah.
They was down there fighting for real, bro. They ain't doing that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers ain't fighting no more, bro.
They're businessmen.
Even Ruslan Provodnik called before he started, saying I don't want to fight no runners. He was fighting any and everybody, bro. Tim Bradley was coming out in a wheelchair with 2 broken foot. I mean, boxing was good, bro. Even in the midst of the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still was fighting at least okay fights. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't get these motherfuckers to fight each other to save your life. We had some really good marquee fights, and now we just sitting here looking like dog. Like we got to look forward to Mikey and Earl Spence. We're really big enough Mikey and Earl Spence. In the middle of that era I'm talking about, Mikey and Earl Spence would have been a good boxing after dark card.
I might sound a little. I might be a little biased when I did say that there are certain fighters where they have so many fans where.
Hey, go to Glove. Mute for a minute so we can hear Battle Rifle.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Battle Rifle.
I think there's just a certain amount of fighters where they have so many fans where they will pay to see them beat up on anybody, like Canelo and Leon Smith and Canelo and Rocky Good. Errol Spence as well. They just have enough fan base where they pay them to see beat up on anybody. Like Nayi Nui, I think is apparently supposed to get a fight. Like I'm not saying Nayi Nui just fights bombs all the time. He actually fights pretty good fighters, but I'm pretty sure like his Japanese fan base is just going to tune in and watch him fight on UK as he fights just a no name, and it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Certain dudes got a built-in fan base where they can do that, man. But at the end of the day, if it was like that for Sergio Martinez, which it kind of was, like he had to take the hard route. You know what I'm saying? But you're right though. There's certain dudes that got built-in fan base. They fans say, "Oh man, we." At the end of the day, man, it's a new wave of boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes coming in boxing with a built-in fan base.
If Golden Boy promoted him like they really should have, or what they were supposed to do, then he would have, been, he would have been much probably bigger than Canelo was. Even though Canelo fought some good names, he took people's fans. He fought Floyd, he fought Lara, he fought who was it? Cesar Chavez Jr. He took their fan bases with him, and that was the problem with Sergio Martinez. He fought so many names by the end of his career. It was just, it just wasn't enough compared to Canelo, and Sergio Martinez wasn't even Mexican.
No, I mean, he had to get it the hard way, man. He had to really get it the hard way. Trout, yeah, it's another one. David Thompson said it's not like the NFL or the NBA where you got to get a contract, you play everybody, get paid, win or lose. Yeah, you're right, though, man. You got to be strategic how you move. But, hey, when they put the emphasis on the O, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, man, were scared to take a loss because your money dropped. You take a O, they feel like, I got my money going to drop. I'm a gatekeeper. The fans going to say I suck. Or I'm going to start being the co-main event. I'm going to go back to Showbox.
And that's the biggest problem with boxing. I get it. When it comes to an individual sport, you taking losses can affect your career, your health. But at the same time, they should really learn like what losses really mean. They can help and shape you, because that's why I feel like we should have like mandatory tournaments where people just can't duck people just because they have the best resume. I mean, the best belt in one class. They have all the bragging rights or the sanctioning bodies behind them.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do tournaments. You see how the world's boxing super serious so turning out, shit falling apart. It's hard to get promoters to make one fight, and you talking about several fights. That's tough. Y'all got any questions before we get out of here? Yeah, Raul Marquez was a beast. Yeah, that motherfucker had some wars. He had a few wars on Showtime. Your whole lifestyle might change. You lose that. Oh no, they got to take that out of here. It won't, man. A lot of guys took L's, man, and bounced back. A lot of these dudes took L's and bounced back, man. It's okay. You can take losses and you can be okay. But it just is what it is. Adrian Broner's still getting a fat check. Yeah, Darcy. And what was that, dog? Yeah, you go see what that was. Go. Go. My dog ain't trying to see what that shit was. I forgot about Fernando Vargas. Yeah, he was getting his ass. Well, there you go. It is what it is, man. Y'all got any questions before we hop off, man? I'm going to come back and do another stream later probably if I can.
I think I joined late, but what did you think about the whole, Tyson Fury thing? I don't think I got your opinion.
It's boxing. I talk about the Tyson Fury thing. I ain't mad at him. I heard the numbers might have been a little bit fabricated about how much money he actually got. But at the end of the day, you got to feed your family, and he talking about sending contract and all that other stuff. He ain't trying to. He did that to complicate shit, man. At the end of the day, I'm not mad at him, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you talking about the fabricated number? You talking about it was like $7 million? They said he got paid, and he donated most.
Oh no, he said he got $80 million contract with Top Rank.
Oh yeah,
but it doesn't take away from the fact that AJ is the number one draw in boxing after breaking Madison Square record. Madison Square records, man.
Man, fuck up out of here. They bought them tickets, man. I ain't heard nobody talk about. I bought my pre-sale Fury tickets, man. My whole thing about Fury. Who going to get pack fight? Crawford, Khan. No, Crawford, Khan ain't got a shot. Probably I don't know who gonna get the Pacquiao fight. Spence just called him out on Fight Hub earlier.
Nah, man. We all know Keith Foreman getting that junk.
He might. If he don't, he ain't gonna come back all year. Back then, fighters lost and they came back a week or two later and they didn't hide. A lot of these dudes lose it and they hide, bro. They go in their little hotel or their little mansions and hide. Adrian Broner be out the next fight. Adrian Broner, man, fuck that! I seen I beat that boy ass.
You see, Adrian Broner trying to say that he retired, man. That guy ain't retiring. He said he retired like 4 or 5 times and then fought again.
Yeah. But the thing about the thing about the Fury thing, and I close it out like this. The thing about the Fury thing, you can't stop nobody from getting feeding their family, bro. So I really ain't mad at him. But at the end of the day, everybody thought that Fury and Wilder thing was a sure thing, but it wasn't a layup, man.
No, one thing I gotta say to counter that, man. Like, I know you say feeding his family, but this guy out here trying to say that he's donating his purse to charity and shit, man. That drunk goes out the window when he says that drunk.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. But he ain't trying to. If he don't want to fight Wilder, I mean, it don't shock me, man.
Still calling him out.
Man, please, man. That's projecting, bro.
You still call him a dosser, man. I don't know that.
Yeah, right, man. That's just to make him look better and shit like that. We already know you already cowered out, bro. Just take your money and just go into the win, bro. Real talk. Take your money and go into the win. We not mad. We not mad at Tyson Fury. Like I said before,
No,
if
I'm
he and
mad.
I
I
said
wanted that fight.
I'm not mad at it, bro. I said it before. I said I can't call him a ducker or nothing like
No, I'm
that
not calling him a
because
ducker. I, I,
but he
I,
took
I
that
just,
fight.
I'm just
He
mad
took
that he
that
won't
fight.
take that rematch.
I ain't mad at him. Fuck it. Well, I mean, why you mad? It's a lot of motherfuckers you gonna
No,
be mad at before Tyson Fury.
that is true, yeah. But like you can't come out here and say yo I won, yeah. And when the guy that you quote unquote beat is giving you opportunity to validate that win, he's not accepting it. That's my only issue. Other than that,
I mean, I don't even have issue. This dude is a former PD cheat. I don't care. I really don't care to watch him fight. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He a boring ass motherfucker anyway. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at him though. I just can't be mad. I didn't have no expectations for the fight. Until fight get made, I'm gonna enjoy Danny Jacobs, Canelo, Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer. I just can't be mad at him because he rushed himself back and fought after 2 week tune-ups, and he came in there and he tossed it up. You know, he came and fought Wilder. Wilder shouldn't even let it come to this. If you're gonna be mad at Tyson Fury, be mad at Deontay Wilder first, because Wilder was supposed to. How you let a fat motherfucker come back and go the distance with you like that, bro? Real talk, you should have knocked that motherfucker clean out in the 5th, 6th, 7th round. If Wilder handled his business, bro. If Wilder handled his business, we wouldn't even be here talking about this, bro. This one he wouldn't have had no money. He wouldn't have no contract. This wouldn't even be a discussion. It wouldn't be a discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Looking like a second career George Foreman, man.
Yep. It wouldn't be no discussion if he handled his business. If Wilder went out there and did what he supposed to do versus Fury, we wouldn't have no discussion, bro. We'd be talking about Wilder and Dillian White, Wilder and Brazil, Wilder and Joshua. Dog, he opened the door for that. He came out there stupid. Don't forget, Wilder fought a stupid fight.
I mean, will we really be honestly talking about Wilder and White right now? Because White, I mean, if he just contradicting himself with just saying that he was so dedicated on fighting AJ and he didn't take the fight, then
wait. No, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I do agree with what you're saying, and all of that stuff, man. But like, I won't be surprised, man, if Errol Spence beats Mikey Garcia, but he don't do it in a convincing fashion, or he shows vulnerabilities like Kell Brook.
I'm not. Look here, man. It don't make me no difference, no way. If he get upset, he ain't gonna change my pay. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying that Errol
he gonna destroy Mikey. He gonna destroy him, man. He gonna destroy him, bro.
But I'm just saying, what would you do if the fight pans out like the GG fight? Mikey still loses, but it makes him look vulnerable.
Then Sean Porter should have no problem, or Keith Thurman should have no problem fighting him. If a lightweight can go that long with him.
If Bottom Jackson in the audience, it's gonna be a draw.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. That he should decapitate Mikey Garcia. Now Mikey Garcia just got balls of bronze balls and balls of steel and got an iron jaw. Then if he just one of them dudes that just he just superhuman or some shit, he can just take the beat. And I ain't mad at him, bro.
Iron jaw, man. He's already been dropped in his career.
Sometimes it got something to do with balance and stuff of that nature. Sometimes it's different. Some dudes weight drain each other.
To be fair, that was a kind of a flash knockdown.
Yeah, that's kind of like Rocky Martinez. Some dudes, weight drain, and I mean, you never know. He might get out there and just. What if he come out there and outbox Errol Spence and take him to school and get caught late? You know what I'm saying? You never know with these type of fights.
If that happens, I'm not gonna lie, that'll be funny, man. The only thing that'll be funny is Big Baby outboxing AJ and looking slick against AJ.
Like I said, Errol Spence, man, I'm telling you, he looked headshot. He wet. It ain't even about the size, man. Mikey Garcia ain't never went out there and boxed a flawless fight versus a credible opponent. He ain't went out there and did no Floyd Mayweather versus no damn Marquez performance. He ain't got no jewel. When you say even Adrian Broner was touching him up a little bit. He ain't no defensive wizard, man.
Adrian Broner, for the most part, he can touch up the opponents that he's fighting. He just scared. He fights scared. I would love to see Adrian Broner versus Marcus Maidana too. Give me that fight, man. I favor Maidana. I don't care. Maidana will throw punches.
And people say, well, Mikey broke Madonna's ribs in sparring. So did Lamont Peterson broke Floyd ribs. You think Lamont Peterson could beat Floyd in the real fight? No.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like Mikey this defensive wizard neither, man. Mikey is very, very hittable.
Yeah, Chris Eubank Jr. said he destroyed George Groves in sparring. What happened
And what
when they
happened?
fought?
That boy got beat with one hand. That boy got beat with one arm, bro. He got beat with one arm, dog. So that shit really don't even fucking matter, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're gonna see. I think it's a glorified mismatch, but I could be wrong. I'm not the oracle in boxing. You never know what can happen. What if Earl Spence, twists his ankle walking to the ring, or what if Mikey fall out the ring? What if Mikey fall out the ring like Carmen Citron did versus Paul Williams or some shit? Anything can happen.
What if Mikey got to the fight? Yeah, he just did what that guy did against F.A. Jabba and just walked out the ring out of the arena.
Bruh, man, he'd be blacklisted, bruh. I'm telling you, go watch Carmen Citron go watch Carmen Citron versus Carmen Citron versus Paul Williams. And Paul Williams got the cooking on his ass. He fell out the ring and act like he hurt himself and left a stretcher, bruh. Same thing with Bernard Hopkins versus Chad Dawson. My shoulder. I remember my nigga mama bought that pay-per-view. I said, tell your mama don't buy that pay-per-view, bruh. We streamed that junk on my big screen TV, bruh, me and my boy. And that nigga Bernard Hopkins first round talking about his shoulder was hurting after Paul Williams pushed him. It's my shoulder when shit wrong with his shoulder. Fucking that's when I started like, man, I ain't buying pay-per-views no more, bro. You pay $50 for pay-per-view, and the first couple seconds the guy get pushed and talking about he hurt his shoulder, please.
Wait, who's fighting on the undercard for Mikey?
Oh, you want to know the co-main event?
Yeah.
You ready for the drum roll? David Benavidez versus Jalen Love and Luis Nery versus somebody in his first fight with PBC. Jalen Love Benavidez is the co-feature. You ain't hyped for that? Benavidez versus Jalen Love, Inkster, Michigan's finest? Jalen about to put hands on David Benavidez, bro.
You need to stop this, man.
Jalen Love gonna outbox David Benavidez, bro.
You need to stop this.
David Benavidez on that white girl, bro. He gonna come out high, and my boy Jalen gonna pow pow pow. He gonna stop.
You need to stop this, bro.
Y'all know Jalen Love
giving us these trash cards, man.
Jalen Love about to put in work. He about to,
I told you, you ain't want to listen. That dude is trash.
And remember Porky Medina starched him and he was twerking on the canvas, bruh. Y'all see that shit? His ass was twitching. He got knocked out so hard. Benavidez about to mangle him, bro.
Bro, it looked like he was about to fall out the ring when Quillen was punching him
up.
Yo,
did you see Benavidez next to Cali, bro? Man, that guy tall.
Yeah.
Bro, he don't even look like no 168 pound. He look big for 168.
He was like 300. He was like 300. He was like 340 pounds as a teenager.
340 pounds.
Like 320, 340, something like that.
Yo, as a teenager, man. The guy wearing the same big baby now.
Yep. He naturally big.
Hey, see, you ever seen one of them dudes that have them strong bodies where basically their whole body is so much bigger than their lower body? Like they crump from through.
Yeah. Cards be going thin. Yeah, people. As soon as PBC got them extended fight days, bro, they start killing stacked cards, bro. Like, bro, you might as well get to the arena when Mikey and Earl walk into the arena. You might spend 5 minutes in the arena, bro. 10 minutes tops. If that fight go the way I think it may go. The ring walk gonna be about.
What's on the undercards again?
Jalen Love and David Benavidez is the co-feature. Luis Nery making his PBC debut for somebody.
Well, Jalen Love gonna get retired.
Dude, I will walk in that arena, bro. As soon as Mikey and Earl get ready to walk, you might spend 15 minutes in the arena, bro. 7 for the ring walk, 8 for the motherfucking actual fight. Motherfucker, let me equate the announcement. 6 minutes for the fight, a couple minutes for the ring announcement, bro. That's pathetic.
Apparently, Billy Joe Saunders fighting at Wembley.
Yeah, I know. Frank Warren said we told y'all it was gonna be a big fight at Wembley. He said that. I swear to God.
Against who's he fighting again?
That guy that got Isharik, whatever her name is.
That junk is gonna be empty.
Yeah, but that dude got knocked out. And that dude lost to a dude making his debut in his 16th fight.
Yeah, that arena gonna be empty, man.
You ain't going to that joint.
No, I ain't going to that track.
You ain't gonna support Billy Joe.
Why would I do that?
Billy Joe, man, he the pride of your hood. What hood you from?
Yo, I'm from South London, man. If anyone
Yeah,
I should be
man.
repping,
Hey, from South London.
I should be repping Boatsy.
Bawati, man. He from Africa, man.
Yo, man. Yo, he's from South London. He's actually from my area.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get Anthony. What's her name? Oh boy, you fighting with Anthony Yard? Gonna have to beat him up for me, bro. Like, no, he beat the hell out of Anthony Yard, up, bro. Anthony Yard practice with him too.
But CJ, isn't your favorite British fighter Lawrence Okoli?
Oh man, that dude, man, that dude ain't shit but a baby Wilder, bro.
He said he'll beat Wilder.
He's a poor man's Wilder, bro. He's a poor man's Wilder, bro.
CJ favorite UK fighter is what's his name? O'Hara Davis.
Ted Cheeseman.
Ted Cheeseman. I like Ted. Oh, come on, bro. Ted Cheeseman,
This
bro.
man, after all these fights, his nose always looking busted up.
Man, your favorite fighter battle rifle, Chris Eubank. That's why you carry that person around South Florida with you.
I'm not gonna lie.
These Fury videos are getting dislikes, man. Especially when they're talking about 50-50 versus Joshua.
Well, you already know they're gonna ride with Joshua first, bro.
Yeah, Joshua's more liked in the UK than Fury is. Fury gave it a bit more fans fighting Wilder, but Wilder against a lot of people, man. A lot of people against Wilder, man. Wilder's always the villain against anyone he fights, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying. KQKC boxing, what's going on, brother? But yeah, that shit, man. That is what it is. I ain't even mad at neither one of them, man. Boxing can't get it right, bro. Boxing ain't gonna get it right. It don't even matter, bro. I ain't got one fight that I'm really looking forward to. Like, damn, other than Christina Hammer and Clarissa Shields, really, because we already know what Canelo and Danny Jacobs gonna be about, bro.
Yo, do you think if Wilder was on the zone, do you think the zone would force AJ versus Wilder?
Yeah, AJ exclusively fight on Sky, bro. He wouldn't even be in America if AJ was and Wilder was on the zone, bro.
Yeah, Wilder better pull up on him, man.
I ain't gonna pull up on AJ.
They're gonna do the dictate turn thing again. Like, why he gotta fight Wilder if he's fighting in Arkansas? You know how the zone venues are so crazy. They got Arkansas.
No, but the zone want to do Wilder. They want to make big fights.
That'll be the fight to make. I pay my $10, bro. If Wilder go to the zone, I pay $9.99, bro. Only the months I want to, bro. I'm gonna give me a green dot card, bro.
Yeah, but then again, they're gonna go against their philosophy because they still gonna make that fight pay-per-view.
No, they might. I still pay. I mean, I pay whatever they paying for it, bro. But Wilder said, I really go to ESPN for Tyson Fury. Like, dumb nigga, what you thinking about? My Ice Cube voice. Don't take your dumb ass over to ESPN unless you get security, bro. You deserve more than what Tyson Fury got, bro. But they ain't paying no brother that. If he go over to ESPN for one fight, bro, he might as well put that fucking bill in a gift.
No, but who's he gonna fight? Who's he gonna fight in America? I'm telling you, Fury's popular, yeah. But I'm telling you, like, no one's gonna care about Fury's fight unless he's fighting a name. The only reason why he's fighting against Pianetta and Fury did well is because one was his comeback, and the second one Wilder was gonna be at the fight. Other than that, yeah, Fury is not an entertaining fighter. Fury versus Klitschko did horrible numbers in the UK. That fight did it really? Well. It didn't do that well. Nah, they did. They hardly they tried to promote it, but it didn't really do that well, man. That was pay-per-view on Sky.
Man, it is what it is with him, bro. Like I said before, man, with that situation, Wilder would be a fool to go over to ESPN and take his belt over there without security, bro. He better not sign on Eddie Alvarez void contract deal neither, bro. He might, if he go to ESPN for one fight deal to fight Fury, he might as well gift wrap that boy, put it in the box, wrap it up, tape it real good, and just give it to Tyson Fury, bro.
Yo, what if Fury lost against Pulev?
That should be funny. Pulev's so damn old, bro. His face
only got one loss
to Klitschko, right?
Yeah, he got knocked out.
Shit, they got the rights to Pulev too. His fight just got canceled with a Robert Helatius, whatever his name is.
Cali just got on. What's good, Cali?
This motherfucker. Oh man, hey look, bro. Hey brother, bro. You could be like, I'm gonna get off at 8:35. Motherfucker Cali come at 8:34. Hey man, we stay on for 10 more hours. That motherfucker good for that one, man.
Yeah, I remember yesterday. I came with the live stream. I looked, and there was still, Cali was going on live for a long ass time yesterday night.
What's up, man?
Yo, what's good, Cali?
What's going on, man?
Yo, talk about how Fury's still calling out Wilder, man.
He calling on water.
Yeah,
Get the
there's
fuck
an
out of
interview
here.
that just
Now I'm
came out. He
saying
said he's
it's
coming for
officially
Wilder.
safe to call out Wilder now that you tied up that contract for the networking deal. You know what I'm saying? I think you fake
He's
ass
calling him
call
a
out.
dosser and all that stuff, man.
Get your fake ass call out. He did things. It's safe to call him out now. It's safe.
Mm.
You know, the streets are safe now. It's like you talk shit now.
Hey,
Callie, I think he was on for like more than 6 hours.
Say it again? You talking about yesterday? I was.
6 hours? God damn.
I did almost 8, bro. I looked, I said, oh, shit.
8 is the limit.
I had JFL heads on yesterday, right? This nigga coming on talking about Danny Garcia beats Canelo. He said, matter of fact, I asked him, you know Jamal Charlo? No, if I don't know him because they suck. I said, what about Demetrius Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, Jared Hurd? I don't know him, man. Shit. I'm like, okay. I said, who can Danny Jacobs will whoop everybody from 168 and below. I said, oh, you talking about Danny Garcia. He got Danny Garcia whooping everybody from 168 and below.
Casual.
Yeah, he said, I told him, I said, you're a casual fan. He said, I called him on the live. He said, I'm not a casual fan. I know boxing. I said, you from Philly, right? You know Jaron Ennis? No, who is that? I said, one of the top rising prospects out of your city? Oh, well, I don't really know that. I don't pay attention. I'm like, oh, okay. What else do you know, bro? So he's like, yeah, I'm like, Wilder, and I said, man, you sound like Anthony Joshua fans with this shit, bro. This is some crazy ass shit. Matter of fact, you worse than them niggas, bro. I said, you over there saying that Danny Garcia beats up Canelo? He said, Canelo ain't shit. He said, man, I said, what about Earl Smith? He said, man, he knocked that nigga out too. I'm like, oh, okay. He don't want to fight him. He said, Earl, he called to Bud Crawford a tune-up, nigga. For Danny Garcia. And he wasn't playing. No, he's not playing. He's been saying this for years. He not playing. He not playing.
That's
you know what motherfuckers be trolling?
Keith Thurman beat him, and Sean Porter beat him.
He said he wants me to admit that was a robbery. I said it's not a robbery. They lost. He lost to them niggas, bro. I watched the fight. He said you need to go watch. I said nigga, I watched that fight 4 times, both of them. He like, no, well, you said you need to watch it again, man. I said, no, I know what I saw. You don't know what the fuck you talking about because you a casual fan, nigga.
Danny kind of made the Keith Thurman fight look closer than what it was. But only because Keith Thurman fade. Thurman fades on purpose, bro.
Listen to this, CJ. I said, what do you think about Danny Garcia versus Hector Macho Camacho? Wouldn't that be a good fight? He said, well, I'm not so sure about it. I said, but he's Puerto Rican, so wouldn't it be a good fight? And finally, after random done, he said, yeah, that could probably mean if you want to do it, why not? I said, that nigga been dead for years. He got stabbed to death. He fought in the 80s. Oh, well. I said, no, you were trying to set me up. I said, I'm trying to set you up. You should know. You know boxing, nigga. I was like, you don't know who Hector Camacho is? Bro, I was like, this is the craziest shit I ever heard, bro. I said, nigga, you sound insane. I said, this shit, bad shit, crazy. This shit, that's why I kept him on, bro.
You should have asked him how would he do against Wilfredo Gomez?
What the hell? Is that battle rifle? I thought that was Beats by Dre, nigga. I was looking up like.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
He said Beats by Dre. Should have asked him how. You should have asked him how he do versus Rafael Benitez or Salvador Sanchez or Alexis Aguero.
He said we have Wilfredo. He said I don't know who that is. I said you don't want to guess. I'm like, bro, he don't know. He didn't know shit, man. He was saying so much back crazy shit yesterday. I was like, I couldn't take him off. It was just gonna say I shouldn't get off.
It was another old boy name. I ain't gonna say his name. It was another one of him.
The low life.
Nah, you know I'm talking other guy. We all blocked. We used to be on before he joined with him.
Oh, I forgot.
You know what I'm talking about. Mauricio.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely like that. He was worse, bro. He was fucking worse. He was worse, bro.
Damn.
Worse. Yeah, he made him look like an extremely hardcore fan. He's way worse. Man, I gotta apologize. Let me say this to him. I gotta apologize to him, man. This was next level, bro. He made Suleiman look like the fucking amateurs, bro. This type of shit. I was like, what the fuck, man? I mean, I can't. I was my mouth was open listening to this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't understand, nigga. What the hell is going on? I'm living in the twilight zone. I mean, this nigga's just saying the most outrageous shit possible. This shit makes no sense. He said, man, you need to understand that, you know, Danny. He said, I always said, if I thought Danny lost, he took a loss. I said, man, are you sure? I said, you love Danny Garcia more than Angel Garcia and his mama. Shit.
Damn.
I was like, bro, he said, man, I wouldn't. It ain't like that, man. If he lost, I say he take a loss. They said that nigga lost, Sean Porter. I watched the fight. He like, no, man, no, that's not what happened, bro. I said, he said, man, no, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. I said, man, you need to watch that fight again. Nigga, I saw the fight, nigga. I said, bro, I saw the fight. He lost. He like, man, no. I'm trying to tell y'all, though, man, you do know that Bud is the easiest fight for Danny Garcia. Y'all need to understand this. You know, Bud, he said, Bud the one running. Bud don't want no smoke. If Bud was really a man, he'd stand there, he'd stand in the pocket and trade with Danny. You know what I'm saying? I said, you mean, would you call running as boxing, right? No. He said, boxing is when you stand and trade. I'm like, no. It's called good footwork and use movement if you have the ability to do that. No. That's called running. That's, you know what I'm saying? That nigga know, you know, he needs to go ahead and stand there and stop dancing around the ring. He be prancing and dancing around the ring. I'm like, oh my God.
Man, you gotta be making this shit up.
I'm not, bro. Go listen to it, bro. Go listen to that shit, bro. That shit was legendary. Niggas was giving me all kind of super chats based off this shit because everybody's like, man, get this motherfucker out of there. That's what they were saying. Yesterday, bro. I'm telling you.
BFTB too.
Man, that nigga was wow. Bro, that's what I can tell you, bro. I said, bro, he like, thanks for letting me come on, man. I don't mind debating, man. Cause I brought on whatchamacallit yesterday. What's his name again? Whatchamacallit, man, I don't know. I can't think of his name right now, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. But the one that whatchamacallit, real super Bud Crawford fan made from DC. What's his name again?
Ronnie.
Ron Boy Fresh, yeah, Ron Boy Fresh, yeah. I brought him on. And he was on there, he couldn't even talk, nigga. He had stayed quiet. He was just like, I can't believe this shit, man. I said, man, you ever heard it? He said, my girl laughing, man, dying. Nigga, my stomach, my face still hurt. My stomach still hurt listening to this dude, bro. I'm like, I said, this shit is unbelievable, bro. I'm like, I said, he's serious about this shit. Because he's been saying this shit for years. And I just kind of let it slide because, you know, I ain't really paying attention to him like that. But I remember him saying this shit. But he really mean this shit, man. He said, no, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. All these niggas be ducking Danny, man. Man, why can't you understand, man? I'm trying to tell you. Earl been running for Danny for years. I said, he has? I said, man, okay, what? I said, you do know. He said, he gave him a bullshit offer. Offering him $5 million with back-end money. That ain't shit. Danny tried. I said, but Danny decided to fight for $1.5 million in back-end money instead of fighting Terrence Crawford for $5 million guarantee and back-end money plus a belt opportunity. Why does that make sense, Rogan? Because, you know, he got him a disrespectful offer. He should have came with like $10 million and the back-end money would have made more sense. But it's better to fight for 1.5 than $5 million in a belt? Are you kidding me? Man, I told you that just proved that Terrence Crawford ducked him. I'm like, man, I said, you don't think you're biased towards Danny. I ain't biased, man. I told you if Danny would lose, if Danny was acting like a bitch and ducking, I tell you. I said, okay.
You should have said Danny Garcia ducking all these fighters. Yeah, Keith Thurman had to get in the ring against him.
I tried to say it. He's saying that these dudes ducking Danny. I'm saying you couldn't convince that nigga, bro. Bro, look, I was on that nigga for like 4 hours. I was on for 4 hours. I didn't know. I didn't realize I was on that long. Until I got off, I'm like, oh shit, I've been on this long?
Nah, you were on there for a long ass time. Because you said you carried on saying you were gonna get off there, but you never did.
I know, I couldn't get off with that dude. He was unbelievable. He was unbelievable, man. Everybody was in the chat room like, man, you a casual fan, nigga? He was just saying, I'm not a casual fan.
At one point,
I got a question for you guys, man. So, in terms of percentages, what is the likelihood of Wilder and Fury happening?
Slim to none. To me, I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening too, man. But Wilder's got the best option of opponents to fight compared to the others.
Yeah, he can. If he can't
Plus,
get
Fury's a boring fighter.
Yeah, we're gonna see how long that shit lasts though. But I told everybody in my video, I said Tyson Fury signed that deal, but Fury and Anthony Joshua got their money off of Deontay Wilder name. I've been hearing everybody saying Wilder trying to build off everybody else, but everybody built off with the possibility of them getting. They all want the Wilder fight. All those networks want the Wilder fight. Wilder can command whatever the fuck he wants to command. Right now, Wilder is actually in more of a power position. I know. I really had to sit and think about this because now Wilder's he's a free agent. He's a network free agent. He can go wherever he wants, anytime he wants. Showtime and Fox gonna have to beg his ass. They're gonna have to drop a bag in order to convince him not to go. I mean, if I'm Wilder, I'm like, hey man, y'all gonna have to I'm gonna make you severely overpay me because he can go wherever he want to get paid. The zone will drop. I guarantee you probably with Anthony Joshua making $32 million with no name recognition in the market, Wilder, I guarantee you, Wilder can get a $50 million offer from the zone right now. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. He can get that $50 million from the zone. Guaranteed. Right now. Because
AJ gonna switch, man, to PBC.
Nah, AJ won't switch. Wilder, because is Al Haymon really gonna get in the way of Wilder? They're gonna offer him more money. I don't think the zone can match some of these dollars being thrown out. I don't think if they could, they would have done it already. So I don't think they can match his money. And I think Wilder should do what's best for himself. If I was him, I'd fucking go get my money, man. Wilder says something coming down the line, but we're gonna see. So I mean, I'm gonna support whatever you do. Whatever you do, I'm gonna support. But man, I would really go out there and be like, let me go get my paper. Shit, man. Everybody else out here getting money, all based off me. Everyone hopes that they can get that fight. I don't think any of them fights gonna ever happen, man. Just my opinion. I don't think that because I know Anthony Joshua don't want to fight Wilder, but they want to continue to use his name. If they're using his name, everyone been using projection this whole time, but they're using Wilder's name to sell to try to convince these networks. We can get Wilder over here if you just give him this and let everyone see, or you can get Wilder. Because I'm telling you, Frank Warren had signed a deal with ESPN, but Frank Warren became more relevant in America since Tyson Fury. No one else give a fuck about his roster. They don't care about the rest of his roster. They don't. The rest of his roster, no one gives a fuck about Frank Warren, the rest of Frank Warren's roster. So they need Deontay Wilder, man. At the end of the day, they coming to the U.S. fighting off Deontay Wilder name. Everybody keep talking about. I hear all these dudes bragging, Wilder controlling the market right now. I don't know how y'all stupid asses can't see it, but I can see it. Wilder is in control of the market right now. He's still in control. And he gonna command the most money. That nigga's the A side. Just looking at what money they got. Wilder's the A side. They need Wilder. Because ain't nobody, I'm gonna see how many Americans actually want to continue to go watch Tyson Fury after this. Because I mean, I understand what some of the homies were saying. They said he may be able to get away with that, but eventually everybody gonna ask him when he gonna fight Deontay Wilder. That's what they're gonna ask these dudes. Otherwise, they're not gonna keep coming to watch him fight. You're not American. I don't give a fuck what anybody tell you, man. You got to come over here. You got to fight this dude. You got to fight him again. He's not going to get away with just saying, I got to beat Wilder, I beat Wilder, that type of shit.
Yo, Cali, keep in mind as well, before Fury, other than Fury's comeback and the fact that he used Wilder coming to his fight against Pianetta, Fury hasn't really been a great draw. He's been well known in the UK for a while. But that Klitschko fight didn't do that well, as far as I remembered. That didn't do that well, man. It was on pay-per-view for Sky Sports, but that fight did not do that well. I remember because it got terrible reception. There's a reason why they like AJ's win.
Wilder made that fight. That's what it was. Wilder made that fight. Wilder is the key component in all of this. Like I said, they need Wilder. Wilder don't need any of these goddamn dudes. I'm telling you. Wilder, I mean, it's going to make Wilder more money to fight these dudes, but if they're not going to fight him, I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, ain't going to be no pressure on Wilder. The pressure can fall on these other dudes who ain't from here. They go like, how come you ducking the American champion? Cut the bullshit. You ain't the A side here. You ain't. This is Wilder's territory. No matter how much weight people try to slice it, you got a nice little payday, but I'm telling you right now, Wilder going to get more money than the rest of these dudes because Wilder is the key. No matter what Bob Ham says or any of these other people out here say, Wilder is the money man. Like I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to continue to say it because it's a fact. Deontay Wilder is the money man of the heavyweight division. He has been, and he gonna continue to be. And they can't do shit without him. They can't. They can't do a goddamn thing without Deontay Wilder. Nothing. All this right, they use his name. All this is in the promise that they're gonna fight Deontay Wilder. It's a promise that they'll be able to get that fight. That's what it's just a promise. But if they don't get that fight, it ain't gonna help them. But it's all, like I said, I guarantee you, Frank Warner knows, oh man, we're gonna get Wilder to come over here to ESPN. Eddie Hearn just like said, we're gonna get Wilder to come over to the zone. Eddie Hearn's like, we can sign Deontay Wilder. You better hope so eventually. That shit gonna catch up to him. But like I told you, Wilder's the money man. They all know it. And they all use Wilder's name. They say, oh yeah, we're gonna get Wilder to come over to ESPN. And ESPN gonna give them a huge bag over there. But I'm coming over there, man. I'm controlling every fucking thing. You ain't fucking picking the referee. I mean, you ain't picking the ref. You ain't picking the judge. I'm in control of this shit. I'm the motherfucking man. Y'all need me. This is my country. Y'all came here. I didn't go to your place. You had to come here for me. Because that's how y'all getting paid. Y'all getting paid in America based off me. And that's just a fact. So at the end of the day, I saw your video, CJ. I'm telling you, Wilder's actually in a good position. I think everybody got their shit twisted, man.
I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you why he ain't in no good position. My mic on. He just ain't. They ain't paying black people to box, man. Real talk, man. They ain't paying us to box, man. Oh, this shit ain't for us, man. This shit is for the Mexicans and the UK fans. They don't pay brothers that type of money, man. And if they did, then he better be over here with Steven Espinoza better be weighing up, or somebody at Fox better be ready to give Wilder the bag. Because if I'm Wilder, I'm going to the highest bidder, man. I'm calling John Skipper and I'm sitting down with him. Getting and going to ESPN. If y'all giving these motherfuckers money, what has Tyson Fury done? He was rated the most boring heavyweight when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. Anthony Joshua was more celebrated when he beat Klitschko than.
What? I'm telling you, I'm telling you, they use Deontay Wilder's name because everybody wants that fight, man. That's what it comes down to. They all want the Wilder fight. They do. So that's why Wilder's in a commanding position. And Wilder can go anywhere and command with every top dollar. Because he's the one that's got everybody interested. He's the one that has the American fan base. None of them motherfuckers got an American fan base. They don't. Wilder is the one who's the key here. So Wilder is in a commanding position, man. Wilder's going to be able to demand top dollar wherever he goes, and they're going to have to pay it. They have no choice. They have no choice. So if they don't pay it, then Wilder can go somewhere else. But he's a musician. He can go at Showtime, Fox, ESPN, The Zone. Which one of y'all want to cash out on me? Back and forth. We can make these other fights. Everybody gonna want a piece of that pot, of that fight. These fights have been elevated to over $100 million fights. They have. So everybody want to cut. That's all it is. Everybody wants to cut, but Wilder can be like, man, you're gonna have to pay me to get me over here. Because matter of fact, I've been told, but people think this is that Wilder Fury 2 is probably $200 million fight. They think Joshua can do. They think Joshua can do about Sorry about that, bro. All right. Yeah, listen, they think Joshua can do about $300 million fight. They think it's about a $300 million fight with Anthony Joshua. So I'm just telling you, man, Wilder's in a commanding position, man. A damn good spot. I'm telling you, he gonna get past. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be just fine. He gonna get just fine. He gonna be just fine. I'm trying to tell you, man.
I believe it when I see it. I don't see too many of these people walking around getting $32 million to fight and getting $80 million deals. I don't see none of these motherfuckers being color folks. But hey, maybe you're right.
But I'm saying, but how many fights is I didn't see how many fights that Fury's supposed to be fighting. How many fights was it?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. If Showtime ain't gonna pay or Fox ain't gonna pay Deontay Wilder after this, man, he going to his next fight without a deal May 18th. Like he still saying he's gonna fight.
He said in an interview today that he said he didn't really care for a deal. He said he likes being a free agent. He said he likes being
nobody like and the niggas getting, if they were getting $80 million and $32 million a fight, fuck that, man. Go get you a deal. I don't believe that shit to be factual. I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that nigga saying that.
If you get $40-50 million in this next fight, I believe it, because then he can continue to go do that and be in commanding position where he won't be stuck into a
hold on, my mic fucked up. My mic? Yeah, hold on.
Your mic sound fine, bro.
Who giving the feedback?
Your feedback? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to mute myself.
I
Hold on
think
real quick.
I thought it was World Break. Not World Breaker. Battle Rifle.
Yeah.
No, I just unmuted.
Hold on. Oh, we
I don't
good.
think
Yeah.
it was unmute again and try.
Hold on. No, I don't know who the fuck it was. Maybe it was just a mixed up. But yeah, like I said before, man, I don't see him generating. They gonna overpay him for that. You might as well get that motherfucker deal then. But hey, maybe if he make 40, 50 million fighting Brazil, big titty Brazil, or sloppy seconds, or sloppy sucker Dillian White, I ain't mad at you. Get your motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see too many colors.
ESPN has the need to do that, but I don't know if they have the exposure.
They
That's
not
just-
gonna do that shit, man. They don't watch the deal Lomachenko get. It's gonna shit on Crawford deal. It's gonna shit on Crawford deal. Watch what I say. Is Lomachenko contract up? What you got? Use the bathroom? Show do. Hold on, I'm gonna tuck this dog. Use the bathroom. Give me a minute. Y'all somebody take over.
Nah, but yeah, I can see where you guys are coming from. But like my question for you, Callie, is like, who would you like to see Wilder fight if he can't fight Fury or AJ? Same with you, Battle Rifle. Who would you like to see Wilder fight if he can't fight Fury or AJ?
I'd like to see him fight Dillian White, to be honest with you. That's what I'd like to see him fight. At this
I'd
point,
love to see the Dillian White fight at this point.
like he can go in and
Dominic
stretch
Brazil
Dillian
would be
White
good as
and
well.
move him out.
I like to see him just.
But that'll shut up a whole bunch of critics. He flatlines Dillian White after all them talking all that shit. That'll put an end to that. And then I would eventually want to see a rematch with Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
They try to make that. If they try to make that rematch a pay-per-view fight, because that first fight was great. So I can see that one as a pay-per-view fight. The rematch, Wilder versus Ortiz too. They can already that's already built in. But to me, I mean, if I'm Wilder, if I fight in Brazil, I want that fight on Fox, regular Fox. Get that shit off Showtime. Wilder right now could probably do 4 million views on Fox. Right now. Get him on Fox, man. Get that free fight on Fox. And then Fox promotes the fights that are upcoming too. So get that fight on Fox. Like, man, pull me off fucking Showtime. Get me away from Paulie Malignaggi and the fucking Canadian dude over there. I can't think of his fucking name. Get me away from them motherfuckers, man. And put me on there with on Fox. I mean, Ray Mancini, I know because his real name is Ray Mancini. That motherfucker is always for the home team anyway. That's where I saw the scorecards. I was watching the John Molina Jr. fight. I'm like, what the fuck you watching, man? No way in the world John Molina Jr. was watching. I was sitting there watching Omar Figueroa slip and dip and duck underneath all kind of shots and was countering the fuck out of John Molina Jr., landing straight right hands, lead right hands, over right hands on a regular basis and working the body, man. He got completely outworked, completely out-hustled, and just flat out beat up. And I don't see how anybody. I was hearing people saying, man, do you think this? I thought John Molina Jr. in that fight was a draw. That wasn't no motherfucking draw. That was an ass.
I personally didn't have it a draw, but I did see John Molina coming back in some instances just because Omar Figueroa would just lean on him, and I would see Molina land some good amount of punches. I didn't see him winning, but it was one of those fights.
I won't even score on that fight, man. I thought that fight was gonna be better than what it was, bro.
To be fair, I did not watch that whole card.
Man, John Molina was totally.
That's the only fight I watched a little bit of. Other than that, I was watching
John Molina Jr. wasn't even active, man.
Fundora fought the 7 foot.
John Molina Jr. didn't throw enough punches. His work rate was low as hell. I just don't see what people saw, man. He got beat up. He landed like a couple overhand rights, but other than that, he was missing.
Hello.
Yeah, I think he cut off.
Yeah, everyone cut off, man. Yeah, but I did not watch that card, man. Like, none of the fights interest me, so I just skipped on that fight, man. But I'm gonna watch this weekend's fights. To be honest, it's kind of dry when you really look at the calendar for boxing. There's nothing great or exciting to watch. It's the only thing I'm looking forward to about the Errol and Mikey fight is to see everyone's reaction at the result, regardless
That's it,
of whether Errol.
That's fucking it, bro.
Whether Errol wins or whether Mikey wins, I just want to see people's reaction to that result.
That's it. It's kind of like the when Terrence Crawford and motherfucking Errol Spence met up backstage or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really give a fuck about the fight, and me neither, bro. I already know what's gonna probably happen. I just want to see a lot of these motherfuckers eat crow, but they not. They gonna change their fucking username. They gonna go into hiding. You know, the same old, same old.
I'll be ducking the fade, man.
You ain't lying,
Yeah.
bro. They gonna come up with excuses. Well, Earl Spence was way bigger than Mikey. If this fight was at a catch weight or if Mikey took a tune-up, I'm telling you, I already know. All the same thing with the other stuff. With other fighters that come up too. Jaime will beat Jamil Charlo. I mean, shit, he's struggling with a little Chinese man.
Maybe have him again in a couple of years' time. But this time he going again, nah, man.
That shit crazy.
No, you missed it. This guy was arguing with Cali. He said Danny Garcia beats Canelo.
He can't even beat Keith Thurman.
Yeah, this guy was said Danny Garcia argues Canelo and said he'll outbox him and junk, man. And that he's got a great chin.
I think he was here. Was you here, CJ, when he was talking about it?
No, I wasn't there for that one.
No, Cali was. I was there on Cali's live yesterday. Guy was saying that Mikey Garcia. No, not Mikey Garcia. That Danny Garcia beats Canelo. And he said that Danny Garcia didn't lose, hasn't lost to anyone. That's what that guy said, man.
He did himself a disservice for coming on here, bro. Coming on here.
That was funny, man. Nah, but honestly, man, boxing is kind of boring, man. There's nothing exciting to look forward to. Like
nothing.
That's not good, man.
We have to talk about fantasy fights, man.
You ain't lying, bro. Like it ain't really shit.
That's why I don't really stick. That's why I don't like talking about the heavyweights and the welterweights so much because the politics run so rapid in those divisions.
But if you look at the other divisions, like the light heavies, like that division don't look like it's gonna move it anywhere too.
And all of them
is the closest to conclusion.
It's gonna move before welterweight and heavyweight division do. Like you will almost never see a WBSS tournament in welterweight and heavyweight.
That's true. The middleweight is close to conclusion though.
Yeah, because Canelo gonna get all the belts.
Yeah, because ain't Bev about to fight Joe Smith?
He's fighting someone.
Yeah, Joe Smith Jr. And he trying to come down and fight Canelo. He trying to come down and fight Canelo. Yeah, he trying to come. That's why he signed his own. He trying to come down and fight Canelo.
With Bivol fighting Canelo.
Why is Eddie Hearn?
I think Canelo might beat him, man. That guy gonna be weight drained.
Yeah, he gonna beat him.
If he's not weight drained, then that's a different story.
I think Eddie Hearn is doing it on purpose because didn't what's the guy who fought in the zone? You remember the guy Anthony Sims when he was fighting at 175?
He went down to super middleweight.
I think they're doing it on purpose to get Canelo some opponents.
They have to, but Canelo still got quite a few opponents to fight.
He ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo. He tell you want to get all the belts, then fight Jamal. I mean, nobody want to see that shit. After you get all the belts, you're gonna drop that belt, and then you're gonna get basically hand him over his belt. I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
At least he's doing better than what everybody else is doing, man.
Ain't nobody else doing shit, man.
He's fighting. At least he's chasing belts, man. We have people out here saying strap season, but they're not going off the best strap.
You see that shit the other day? You see the other shit he said the other day? I respect Terrence Crawford because he real, Keith Thurman fake. Don't try to talk your way off this ass whooping, man.
Kissing his ass now.
Don't try to talk your way off of this.
Canelo can real deal hold the title at 160, be it the WBC title when not defended once, and like have it for years. It's crazy.
Yeah, because they got new rules for him. They basically he was gonna drop that regular WBA belt, but they said nah, man, don't worry about that, man. You can keep it. I mean, Canelo was planning on dropping that belt. They pretty much said, yo, you can keep it.
Man, Charlo just might as well just get rid of that little interim title he got, and just go after different opportunities so he can be in these rankings for these fights. You know what? Don't even do that because I feel like there's a lot of people when it comes to these rankings that if he tries to get a mandatory for Canelo, it ain't gonna mean nothing. they still gonna, postpone it, give it as much time as they can. Triple G was mandatory. How long they push that? So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I don't even know what to tell Jamal Charlo right now, other than move up 168.
He's gonna
Shit.
get his ass whooped in 168.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
don't matter. That's right.
that's gonna be hectic for
Man,
him,
no,
man.
middleweight division screwed his career over, man. If he has to be fighting at 168.
How
He
you
can't
think?
squeeze back down.
How you think Jamel the rest of his career looking like? How do you think he gonna do?
He's gonna
He
fight
got to come
the
back.
Harrison rematch.
That's going to
I
define
mean,
his career right there. Watch.
Harrison might just rematch Jared Hurd.
Nah,
Can't. Got a rematch clause.
Oh yeah, right.
Harrison's welcomed the
It,
Charlo
it, it,
Charlo
all depends.
rematch.
It all depends on how he approach it. If Tony Harrison still staying in shape, still gonna train hard and not
I still think
celebrate
he's
too much.
staying in shape. I think he's gonna stay in shape.
If he stay in shape and come back harder, he can beat Charlo if he stay with Danny Jake and stay with Derek James.
I feel like he's gonna stay in shape.
Charlos was out at the fights in L.A. and the tank fight. They was out there. I ain't see Showtime show them or nothing.
Oh man,
If I hadn't had video of them out there.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When he was crying, yeah, it's like I can't start losing. This is why I don't play video games. I'm not gonna lie. That had me laughing, man.
You ain't lying, bro.
This is why I don't play video games.
I'm like, bro, really? That motherfucker was crying and shit, man. Really, both of them motherfuckers could have lost that night easily.
Yeah. No, I didn't
Yeah.
see the other fight.
What's the name?
I didn't catch no highlights, but everyone's saying that both of them should have lost.
Yeah, Korbov was, man, I thought Korbov was gonna take that, so he was hitting Charlo so clean, bro.
2 upsets on the same night, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
let that happen.
I'm telling you, I was the only one picking Charlo. I mean, Tony Harrison. People was like, you gonna eat your crow and everything. I was like, all right, watch what happen fight night. And like he actually beat him. And actually, I had Jamel Charlo winning that fight because Tony Harrison fought really timid compared to what he really fight. Like
he had to.
Charlo wasn't doing nothing but missing. He landed a couple shots. He was throwing everything hard. He was missing so many shots. Harrison was just hitting him with the jab, and it was looking over eccentric and shit. It was looking over exaggerated. He was just hitting him with a jab, and Charlo head to rock back because Charlo was throwing everything at one speed. He was trying every punch had knockout. I was impressed how in shape Charlo was.
Yeah, keep in mind,
I've been watching Charlo. I've been watching Jamel.
Harrison was trying to conserve his stamina because that guy had stamina issues in the past.
Man,
That's why he got the record.
Are you eating too?
I said continue, man.
Okay, but I was trying to say what's the name? I've been watching Jamel for like a good little minute now, and I've been saying it for the longest. I think it's more than an identity crisis problem. It's just a simple fact that as far as boxing skill, he's just not talented as Jamal. I mean, he
way more talented than Jamal. That's not even a question. If he fight like he fought,
I don't think.
Yes, did you fight his earlier fights? Did you watch his earlier fights? He don't fight like that.
I did. Yeah, I watched his earlier fights.
Do you know he got better foot? He got better footwork than Jamal. You know, he could box in and out. He had a better fighter. He was a better fighter. Jamal got better jab. But when he was fighting Rosado and Muyaki and Demetrius Hopkins, he was a better fighter. And Jamal wasn't fighting nobody. Jamal was down there fucking bum bashing at 54. He had better. Go ahead.
Almost every step up fight I've seen him in, he like really struggled.
Jamal Charlo didn't step up until he fought Austin Trout.
No, I'm talking about Jamel.
I know Jamal Charlo didn't step up until he fought Austin Trout. Jamel had fought Muyaki was undefeated. Demetrius Hopkins was a good prospect. He fought Gabriel Rosado. He fought Bonas Monterosi. He struggled a little bit. He fought somebody before that, before the John Jackson fight. John Jackson fight, he struggled a little bit, but hey, really, he a better fighter. Jamal got better jab.
To be fair, both Charlo, I'm gonna say this real quick. Both Charlos don't like it when fighters fight on the back foot, man. They like it when fighters come towards them.
That's most fighters in general. Most fighters don't know how to cut off that ring. There's a lot of fighters that are boxers, and they spend their whole career moving backwards, and they never learn how to move forward because that's what they've been doing their whole career. Like, look at Pernell Whitaker when he fought that Hurtado Desables dude. and the dude knocked him down twice because he was for the first time in his career he had to chase after the dude.
No, but isn't he with Derek James to fight more aggressive? Isn't Derek
Yeah,
James
it
the
don't
specialist
fit.
at coming up the ring?
It don't fit. It don't fit him. He can't beat Errol Spence, bro. He ain't Errol Spence. He Jamel Charlo. He need to go back to boxing. You know what I'm saying? They need to get back to his identity and not to, what he is. Now, he's not that type of fighter. He's not gonna sit there and slug it out with you, bro.
Yeah, he's lucky that Harrison ain't big time trash talker. Because if he's a big time trash talker, he'll be even more frustrated because the Charlos are very emotional people, man. They got
they run on emotion. He lucky he didn't have a hook. He didn't lose a hook or use that right hand more. If he would have changed that jab into a hook and used the hook right hand, he'd have knocked out Jamel Charlo, bro.
Yeah, Harrison got power.
Yeah,
that's my thing. I think Jamel is he's very talented, but he's not skilled, and that's the problem. Like he's not. A lot of times we see him fight. Like when you look at him, he looks so timid. He's falling over his own 2 feet. He's not even throwing a lot of punches. I'm just like, man, like I can't see it. It was one of them things where that's the reason I picked against him because for the first time I knew it was a boxer in there that could actually box. And Martirosyan, even then, I heard people just say that Martirosyan won the fight when he fought Martirosyan. And he's been struggling in every big fight. I mean, John Jackson. I mean, Austin Trout. I mean, Gabe Rosado. And I'm just saying, like, it's every time he step up.
Everyone struggles against Austin Trout.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I guess you can. That is true.
He just don't know how to use his. I'm telling you, man. He just needs to get back with Ronnie Shields. He was a better fighter. He was a slick fighter. He was a good counterpuncher. He wasn't the best aggressive fighter, but hey, that's on him, man. If you want to stay with Derek James and be a headhunter,
this is gonna be like this rematch. I'm gonna say this real quick. This is gonna be a test of character because you're gonna have to show mental toughness. Because if that fight ain't going right for him and he feels like he's down in the scorecards, he's gonna start panicking.
You know who Jamel Charlo is actually like? He's like a first stage of his career Canelo. He looks like a god when people are just standing right in front of him, but as soon as they move, it's over, bro.
Even John Jackson when he moved on him, man, that motherfucker couldn't do shit with him.
I'm telling you, like it's like nobody could taught him how to cut off the ring. Nobody taught him how to, use that jab to get inside. Nobody taught him how to inside fight, but he just looked so timid and shy. Yeah, he'd be falling over his
before Laura.
And then I remember it was a certain point when I couldn't tell the difference between the Charlo brothers, and I knew which fighter would fight that night because Jamel was always the clumsy one. I'm a real deal because they had the same haircut. I think it was Jamal who looks kind of bigger. No, I know, but I think Jamal he really got the what you call it, the Jared Hurd like the first. And then I couldn't tell them apart. So I almost always knew Jamel was always the clumsy one. And Jamal was usually the one just knocking people out, look like so effortlessly.
I wouldn't say clumsy. I mean, I guess you ain't really watched his fights. He was never clumsy until he got with Derek James. But he was never clumsy before then. Man, I'm telling you, got to go back and watch his older fights, bro. Yeah. He was a side-to-side mover, bro. Jamal was the clumsy one to me. He the one that didn't have no footwork. He was just straight up and down. Real basic, no special effects. He was a Charlo that was really on TV because he wasn't fighting no fucking body. That nigga wasn't fighting nobody coming up. Everybody was shocked that Jamal Charlo got a title shot before Jamel did.
He was on I think he said he had promotional issues.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. That motherfucker wasn't, man. That nigga, he was fighting bums.
People were they? They weren't signed with the same person.
They wasn't. No, Jamel was with Golden Boy.
All right, it still kind of is fighting bums.
No, that motherfucker was fighting bums, nigga. Like when he fought bums, nigga, he was fighting the bummies of the bums, man.
Did you see him fight Silky Walker Comfort on PBC?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Silky Walker Comfort had a devastating knockout before he got into that fight, but he just wasn't good enough, man. I think he got knocked down 3 times. I think 2 of them with a jab.
Yeah, he was straight. Jamal strong. He just wasn't the most skilled one in my opinion, bro. Now he better. He seemed to be better than now. He seemed to be better now. He stayed with Ronnie. His brother went with Jamal. But hey, that's on him, bro. And Floyd Mayweather on IG dressed in all Gucci saying "Born a Leader." I'm like, man, fuck about it. You corny, bro.
No one cares no
Such
more,
a
man, about what this guy
cornball,
does,
bro.
man.
Yeah, right. He's such a fucking cornball, bro. He out here tricking on women. And he supposed to be a player, though. That don't make you a player. That make you a simp. That's why your woman ran off with Nelly. How you lose a woman to Nelly, bro? This ain't even hot here, Nelly. It's like, nigga, I'm broke, Nelly. You know what I'm saying?
That guy has been relevant in so long. But Floyd bad annoying, man. He's been annoying for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Nelly made a name for himself a little bit with the pop music he was coming out with, like around like 2010.
Yeah, man. That was 9 years ago.
I remember.
No, I know, but I'm saying like he probably still living off that money he got.
I thought you talk about relevance.
Yeah, relevance. Yeah, he ain't gonna never be.
What you saying?
Yeah, he ain't gonna never make the money like Flo Rida do. So, I mean, you can try that all you want.
Well, hold on that.
I think somebody was joking that maybe Floyd must have did something with T.I. I mean, not with Tiny. They got T.I. so mad at him that he made the diss.
Yeah, man. Hey, let me get out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for checking. I might go live again, man. I got some shit that just came up. Hey, I appreciate y'all for coming on, though, man.
All right, good fella,
All
man.
right.
Thank you for bringing me on the chat, bro. I just got off of work, man. I appreciate it.
All right, for sure.